get into it. I've been away for quite some time, but that's okay because we're back now, and we are going to take a look at a Snort Hogan clip. I'm not going to go back through all the shit that I honestly haven't really been paying attention to. I took a small hiatus from the Snortex. Upon review, I've missed basically nothing. So let's just talk about some Mario Kart bullshit. I believe this is what happened last night. I'm going to skip over the disgusting fucking DSP tries it that was last night because so anyway, big ups to Snort Hogan. Let's just watch him fail at Mario Kart and blame other people because it's funny.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Same shit, different dent. I know that's right.
Snort, snort, snort.
Okay, that's super loud in my ear. If that's super loud for y'all, please let me know. It might just be my levels. My bad.
Oh, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Are we already hearing fireworks? We've already had some fireworks earlier in the week. It's just idiots outside popping them off, even though they're illegal here. They don't allow fireworks except for the, government city displays where they do it. So citizens can't
Optimus,
just do
what's
it.
up,
Yeah,
honey?
there's people doing it anyway because they're assholes.
How dare people have fun? Oh no, not a firework.
Did Kat have any? She had the piece of fried chicken that I had left over.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all she ate was that piece of fried chicken. Right, okay. And I'm a 6-foot-tall, blonde, beautiful Amazonian woman. All
She
right.
ate that and said she really, really liked it, and was surprised at how good it was. So yeah, she liked
All right, get off my lawn. These goddamn kids are skateboarding on my sidewalk.
the fried chicken. That's, she had already eaten earlier.
I
So
bet she
just
had.
yeah, I want to try it. So she had some of the fried chicken. Who am I going to use tonight? Itzy, that's up to you guys. You guys determine who I use in Mario Kart. You contribute and pick. So that's, it's up to you.
Oh yeah, apparently now you have to, pay him to pick a character.
You will get the ball rolling tonight.
I'm older than you, Toxie, so now I'm staying on the
And we will
lawn.
keep doing weekly streams of Mario Kart.
Easy now, I'll roll my fat ass onto my skateboard and go on your
As long
sidewalk.
as people keep showing up, engaging, and supporting them, I'm down to keep playing Mario Kart. Much like how we were doing with...
If somebody gave you enough money, you'd be willing to dance around in your underwear, you fucking buffoon. What are you talking about? You can so easily be fucking bought and paid for. The shit is pathetic. I know fucking hookers that got more standards and will do less for money than you fucking will.
games such as Call of Duty. Look how long we had Call of Duty in the mix because people liked it until they finally got bored. I'd be okay keeping Mario Kart in the rotation as long as you guys keep showing up for it.
Kino, Toxie, and Duty all took off at the same... Did we really? I have not been, like, super keeping up with all this because this dude has just been so fucking lame. I've also been, doing other stuff. I had no idea. That sounds terrible. No, Kino.
How much for picking a car? Take a look at the stream. Literally, it says right there, Mojito Kitty. On Kick, 2 subs to pick a racer, 4 subs to pick the car and the racer. On YouTube, same thing. It's $10 for a racer, $20 if you want to do both.
This is sad. This is like you're selling shit out of your garage. Like, what are you doing?
I have not played as the cow yet, right? No one has selected the cow, so I have not played as the cow yet. Did he really? Chill, brother. He says, Justin gave you props for helping him out when the cannons tried to...
Oh, yeah, I heard he glazed fucking Justin Wong while he was getting his ass beat.
him out of money.
So much gaming news today. DSP will cover none of it. Oh, we don't know.
I don't know if I ever said that.
If he'll cover it, I can assure you he'll do it badly, and we'll be here and we'll get through it together.
I said it that way, but that's interesting if he did bring that up. That's crazy that he brought that up, like, today, out of all the times, but that's awesome if he did, because it is true. Like, back then, I was a very outspoken guy, and I didn't care who it was. If I felt someone was being mistreated in the FGC, I would speak up, and that was a really bad situation.
Jay, what's
at
happening, honey?
first,
How you
and,
doing?
It was messed up back then. It really was how stuff was, but let's not reminisce about that. Let's talk about tonight. We're going to start momentarily. We're going to
I heard that some people were fucking with him with the names, Colleen and Mario Kart. That was pretty funny.
start with the
Pretty
cow
good.
tonight. Again, for a $10 contribution, you pick the racer. If you happen to do a $20 contribution, you could pick the racer and the cart that I run. And we'll see how it goes tonight. These streams have done well. Usually,
I heard these last few streams, he's been like right at the end. He can't get there. Like he's close to getting the goal, but not really. And so
attendance, engagement, and
I heard Ryan's been coming saving his ass.
support has done well for Mario Kart. As long as it keeps up, I will keep doing these weekly. Okay, just so everybody knows. That's the whole idea. I'll keep it in the rotation weekly if you guys like it. So for $10 tonight, you can pick who I play next. And for
I keep hearing more and more people say detractor channels donate to Phil to keep his channel alive. Well, that's stupid as fuck.
$20, you can pick both the character and the card. So
make Ryan do it. Like, why would other people? This asshole ain't going nowhere. Let Ryan do it. Keep your money in your pocket.
please support the stream tonight, and let's go. Probably do like 2 more games with Cow, and then we'll switch it up. But we got to see who will contribute and pick the next character. Go for it.
Leave that to Thomas the fucking Dent Engine.
Let's see who we will be doing next. Well, Jade, the way we're doing it is contributors pick, so. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, no! So I drove into him, which was good.
How long you been playing this game, bro? You still suck this fucking bad?
But then it actually knocked me off.
Lucky Gremlin, what's happening, honey? How you doing?
Off the track, which obviously was bad. Wow, I can't
Antini,
do anything.
what's up? Welcome back.
What happened? It happened the second
Everybody, big ups. Welcome back.
time they all pushed me off the track.
Let's hang out, relax, and shit on Phil together.
So I'm eliminated. Yep, I'm done. I can't even catch up.
How are you still so bad at this? Like, I could see not winning
Nothing I can do
every
at all.
race, but dude, 18th? Fuck, 19.
So I drove into him and I took him out with a shell, but because of the momentum, it pushed me off the track.
Yeah.
I landed, and since I didn't have the right momentum to get a
Oh, good,
power
honey, I'm glad
slide
to hear that.
on the sharp turn, I couldn't stop myself from literally driving off the side, and that was it. So I think the advantage of the big bulky characters and the big
Oh my god, look at that little snowman. How fucking cute that is.
vehicles is your maximum speed.
Biggest
is
of ups
great.
to everybody.
So if
I
you
agree.
ever
I haven't been here in like, what, 2 fucking weeks?
get into a straightaway and you can pull ahead, right? Like, if, oh, you
We're back now. He's marathoning on Friday. We're going to do Friday. We're going to do all of the days. We're going to do all the stuff.
avoid a
It's back to our regularly scheduled bullshit programming.
shell and you just get ahead of everyone, you're pretty much home free. But the moment that you get into one of these situations where you don't have good handling, it's over. You know, you're just done. You can't even recover. Thank you to Squirt Rocks. Squirt Rocks with a gifted sub during that race. That's our first sub of the night. Thank you, Squirt Rocks.
Are you just like gonna sit here?
All right, who's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
pick our next character? Because like I said, I probably wanted to do maybe 3 races with him. Great. As soon as I get an item, get it taken from me.
Right, Lucky Gremlin? Like, how can somebody be like...
I'm done. As you
Like
can
I say, I can see not coming in first every time. I'm sure I wouldn't either. The only one of these I'm even remotely good at is oh fuck, what's the name of it? Double Dash. You can't no, not Double Dash. Oh fuck, I know it's not the OG one. There's one of them where it's like you can't fucking beat me, but it's an older one, you know, because I'm old. And it's like these new ones. No, I'm sure I suck ass, but like, come on, like 20 something.
see, this is not my style. This slow ass thing is not my style. It's too slow. Takes too long to get any kind of fucking acceleration at all. I hate it. So I'm not using this no more. We need someone to pick another character though.
That cow is so fucking cute. I could just cry or piss my pants or both. I don't know. It's
Who's
so
gonna pick the next
cute.
character? We need a $10 contribution. No one's done it yet. Yeah, this is totally not my style at all.
Yeah, it was. That's
Racer
it.
and Kart are just not.
Mario 64. There's some really great, if you guys watch the channel Summoning Salt, watching the people like speedrun Mario 64.
Not good.
That shit's good. I love those
Jay wants
videos.
to say hello to Squirt Rocks over on Kit. FYI.
Who is Squirt Rocks? What fucking sock
Okay, I
account
just
is
got a
that?
$10 tip. Let's see who they've picked. Please use the Koopa Troopa, this person says. Thank you. $10 anonymous tipper. They want Koopa Troopa. They had a gold mushroom. That's nonsense. They had a gold mushroom. I couldn't stop that. Well, I got second, guys.
Wow.
I would have had first, but that person had a gold mushroom. Nothing much can be done about that. But second place, look at that. Changing from the cow to the Koopa. Second freaking place, baby.
Yay, you accomplished second place in Mario Kart. Cool.
Very,
Applaud
very
yourself.
good.
Yep.
Very good. But should have been first. Seriously. Should have been first. That gold mushroom gave them the advantage. There's no way you could stop them. Remember, guys, for a $10 contribution, you can pick the next racer. Right now, we don't have anyone on deck, so whoever does $10.
Why are you so thirsty for $10? Jesus Christ, like, can you not fucking make your rent this month, bro? Like, $10? Come on, man.
Bucks next gets to choose. All right. I'm not sure what
there's
what the
Ryan.
feather does. It jumps. Now, come on, I can't play if you keep comboing me. This is so stupid. I was in first. A random thing hits me. Okay, now get combo. Now you're in 15th. I didn't do anything. You fucking idiotic.
Happy Lula, what's up, honey? How you doing?
The end from the first to the end because you're so dumb. All right.
No, he'll never say, "Oh, I just fucked up there, Lucky Gremlin." You know
Jeez,
better.
fucking dumb shit.
This is the asshole who spilled water on himself and then said they filled the bottle up too full. Yeah, I heard he glazed Justin Wong while Justin Wong was fucking beating the fuck out of him.
What hit me?
Try Jay, you traitor. I knew it. Thanks for the tenor, honey. Play as Toadette. Oh, crap, wrong stream. I knew it. You backstabbing double
There was nothing
crosser.
there. Great. Stupid railing. Come on. That was insane luck
He's
that he
so
power
mad.
in front of me like that and grabbed the item. Now I'm done. I can't get any items. I'm done. Yes. Top 4. I was about to use it. Are you kidding me? I was just totally about to.
That's like the greatest excuse ever. I was just totally about to. Memology released a new video where Justin Wong roasted him to charcoal in the game. DSP thanked him. Almost as bad as filleting Keem. PPP. Oh, this is a Memology
About to
video,
use
you
it.
say?
I got robbed completely.
That might be fun to
I
watch.
got robbed completely because I was set up to use it and get a boost to the first, and then that happened.
I brought shame to my family, friends, and clergy.
Well-
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family.
I got completely worthless items. Yeah, I got second again.
Yes, the driver up ahead is DSP Fat Wife. And they're beating him. Oh, that's so good. You could eat it with a spoon, couldn't you? You just
Wow.
really could.
I got second place 2 times in a row. So there you go. Definitely the Koopa Troopa is my style of character. I mean, that's 2 in a row that I got second place. And
Memology's
so
a great
close.
fucking channel. Mumu, what's going on, honey?
you can jump over red shells with the feather. Yeah, the problem is you can't see the red shell. It's behind you, so how could you ever jump over it, right?
DSP's fat wife. It's amazing.
All right.
Fat mom wife, like right under him. Fat mom wife. Up, 21st place. We got Panda Lee. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good.
But guys, we're $35 a support, half an hour into the stream. Let's get some more.
Oh, God, no, not only $30.
We need someone to pick the next character after the cactus. And remember, if you do $20, you can actually pick the Kart too. Okay? I am enjoying Mario Kart World, but that's because people show up and engage in support. So if we hit the goal again tonight, I will play it again next
That's
week.
funny as
Okay,
fuck.
so let's do it. Cool. Team Terrorhawk, thank you.
Yeah, it did say Panda Lee 17.
Great race. Yeah, these are crazy races, right? Again, this is my style where through skill of coming back, I get the right items, and then boom, I start driving great, and then I can come back. But it's always at the end, it's
Yeah, I heard something about that. That Leanna's gonna have a baby. Big ups.
some nonsense with an item that screws me.
For getting away from
It's
this
always
fucking
some
loser.
nonsense with an item at the very end, and I can't come back from it. Like, I was doing well, and then blue shell. And it's like, okay, well, that was it. Blue shell. Can't come back from that.
JDX, what's going on, honey? Good to see you again. Doing good, doing good. Ready to get back into it. Shitting on this guy.
Okay. I don't know what hit me, and now I can't power slide.
Yeah, I saw his quote-unquote non-reaction when they said something in his chat about Panda Lee.
Wow, that's awful.
It's mine. Shut up.
Sure. I was in the top 16. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you stupid game. I totally was, and you saw it too. I was in the top 16. They passed me as I was.
He said, you stupid game. I didn't know who the fuck he was talking to. I thought he said stupid gay. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Going through the finish line, but I already qualified.
God
and it says,
damn,
the online
dude.
play is stupid and terrible. So bullshit, kiss my fucking ass. All right. I lost a. Wow, I lost a mushroom inexplicably. I can't drive. What do you want me to do? Look, I just got endlessly comboed. Zero chance.
I don't know if he particularly cares if Leanna is pregnant and gonna have a baby, but Leanna's gonna always get under his skin because with people this narcissistic and this controlling, it really hurts their ego when somebody breaks up with them or when someone leaves them or whatever. Even though I don't really think like he ever really particularly cared about her a whole lot, she was useful and she bailed out. And again, rightfully so. And I didn't even particularly care for her, you know, that much, but you got to get away from this asshole. So I think that's more so. What bothers him is just kind of like the reminder, like, hey, asshole, she fucking left your old ass in the dust.
Chance to do anything. Fucking stupid, man. Right.
I'm surprised he's still playing
Whatever
this,
you
like,
say.
God's honest. I thought he'd play this fucking Switch like 4 times and be done with it. Virgil, what's happening, honey? How you doing? Hope everything's going good.
Right. I'm in 10th. Dude, I just can't stop getting hit. Here we go again. Dude, again? I can't
Oh, he cares. Just read the PPP messages. Oh, get out of here, really?
stop getting hits. Like 17 hits in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? How am I supposed to play the game?
I do believe it is called Get Good.
Oh, the fuck, dude?
You can't just run into things. My God. How have you not had 10,000 car accidents?
This is insanity. Nothing I could do. Literally an item, just an item is the only reason that guy's ahead of me right now.
Okay. I heard
Hit her with
Minecraft
the
is
shell,
still
she's
abysmal.
still ahead of me. How does that make any fucking sense? Eliminated because of the game, not me.
What's he even supposed to be playing today? I should take a peek at Raw Phil, but
Not me. 100% the game fucking with me, hit me with his 5,000 combos, and I can't stop it. Nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense.
so chill. I might need a jacket.
Complete
Yeah, this is
trash.
cool. I'm gonna poke in and see what's going on Raw Phil real
It's
quick.
like, no, you did not outplay me. You didn't even drive well. You literally kept getting the good items. I was in first. Bullet gets right by me.
You got all the good items. This is seriously like a fucking 5-year-old where you took their fucking Game Boy away. Hey, they had the good items and I didn't get this and I didn't have that and then this happened.
Oh, look, now everyone
Really, Tommy? Like, Jesus Christ, go cry to your
clobbers you
mommy.
with 100 items. Lame.
Indeed.
It's just lame. It is like you want to pretend like the game is good and you want to pretend like the game means something. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a party game because you can't play a game competitively that just does that to you when you're doing the best of everyone. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're kidding me. I can't do anything now. We're done. That's it. Nothing I could do was because I got hit. Nothing to do with my driving. All because of bullshit getting hit.
Yeah, I'm sure that was it. I'm sure that's what
Nothing
happened
to do with
you.
me. Literally nothing the fuck to do with me. They hit me with an item. I fly off the track. Done. Bullshit. So your future
I
stepdad
missed your DSP dunking the last week. Oh, thank you.
gifted, I believe, 5 subs. Yes,
I
5
appreciate
subs, which
you.
means your future stepdad will be picking the next character for us. We'll do one more with the cactus, and then we'll see what your future stepdad wants tonight. Thank you for that.
First place, DSP's Fat Wife. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. It's just funny. I can't help it.
Okay. That is 25, I believe. So, one more race with the cactus, then we'll split the part. Then we go into the second
Man
half
Sailing,
of
I'm
the
good, honey.
night,
Thank you.
Where we will have the Boo,
We
and then
all
moving
missed
on,
our
who will
cult
be the
leader.
next person to pick a character. Please do. Now, guys, we're at $60 of support. Like I said, I will keep doing this
Pretty sure your future stepdad is Ryan.
weekly if we keep hitting the
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I call him Ryan.
goals. So please, let's hit the goal tonight.
Let's see, we got any good names in here? No.
Let's get some support going. I know that you're enjoying it. Oh. Apparently, Nintendo is not enjoying it. A communication error has occurred.
Nintendo... How can I say this? Nintendo no joy this.
Let's try again.
He's poor! He is, begging for fucking $10 donations like a crackhead. My God damn.
It's as slow as Blueprints. Actually, Blueprints has hit the goal the last several streams, I hate to tell you. This is
Yeah, because of one person.
actually right now. We hit the goal for fighting games earlier. We hit the goal for
There was one stream where, I forget what he was playing, but fucking Guitar Player cucked him for like fucking $60 or $70.
Blueprints. We hit the goal for Truck Driving Sim. We hit the goal for Taxi Life. So can we hit the goal tonight for Mario to keep...
Then if you're hitting all these goals and you're just fucking crushing it and you're killing it, then what in the holy mother of fuck? What you begging for $10 for? If you're so fucking great, if you're so big and bad, if everyone loves you so much that they just come in and just fucking drop money on you, then what you asking for $10 for? You sound stupid as fuck.
Keep it in the rotation. Let's do it. Oh, no, it didn't touch me. Oh, my God. It was above me, and then the game says it landed on me when it didn't. What the fuck? Unreal.
I love how he drives by, like he just drove by with all those green shells and he was hitting people with them, you know, and like knocking people around and everything. But it's okay if they get knocked around, if they get all fucked up. Well, you know, I wonder if anyone's like, well, that asshole has 3 shells, blah, 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 blah.
Well, second place again. Is that the third time tonight? Second place again, guys. Second place again. Oh, I'm getting so close to winning. I just can't do it.
Did he try to talk smack about Kino when they were on vacay?
I get right there.
Did I miss that?
Oh, the pizza boy. Pizza boy beat me. Oh. Oh, man. All right.
Did he ever get to returning all those Switch 2 accessories? Did he say he was gonna return them?
Well,
He ain't gonna return them shits.
it's time to swap. Now we're going to be the Boo. So let's take a break. Let's split the part.
And let's beg for
and then
some
we'll
money.
Come back with Boo and more here on the Mario Kart World stream. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break and stand up and stretch my legs here. Now, thanks to your future stepdad.
Has it been a long hour for you, Grandpa? Jesus Christ.
You picked Boo. That's next. And then after that, who's next? I don't know. We're at $60 of support with an hour to go. That's not good. Let's get more going. Guys, we got momentum this week. We're doing good with support. We're now moving towards the next DSP Tries It already.
He's
which is
cheap.
excellent. We have multiple item good things to do. Like I said, A&W I've never done before. Taco Bell with this new stuff and the Tony Hawk
Oh, God. Taco Bell again? Oh, Jesus. Tap dancing. Christ.
stuff. That's good. We got good items. If they add the Grillo's menu to the delivery, we're doing that. So we got good things coming. Let's
Oh, yeah. Didn't he have a meltdown about the fucking shit not being on the Sonic menu or whatever?
hit the goal tonight. Let's do it.
Don't clap at me like I'm a fucking dog. I'm not going to give you anything anyway, but I'm certainly not when you clap and demand at me. I'm not sure if you're demanding something from me or if you want to stick my nose in it like I'm an animal. Go fuck yourself.
Now, who's going to be the next person to pick a character?
Not me, because I got a fucking brain in my skull. You can get fucked, dweeb.
Let's see it right now. Drop a 20. Pick a character and a cart. Come on.
I like your future step dent. That's pretty good.
Okay, I am going to stretch. Hold on.
I have to get ready for the I Depend on Dents Day on Friday.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, yeah. Your future stepdad, you can pick the cart as well for Boo. Pick the cart for Boo as well. Yes, that's correct. Oh, all right.
Yeah, he went on like a thing about
So hope you
pickles
guys are
or
having
something.
fun. So far, I'm enjoying the night.
It's
Three
like, dude,
second
this is just
places,
weird.
it's obviously I'm getting better, right? If I can make second place 3 times tonight in the first hour, it's very obvious that I'm getting better at the game. Your future stepdad, did you decide what cart I should use?
Sonic is 6 miles away. He said it would take an hour there and back. I don't understand why this is all, like, this all seems to be so terribly difficult for him to manage, but I forget who came up with I depend on Dense Day. But it's not mine. I can't claim it. That's not right. Was it Silent Weapons? It was somebody in here. Ghost Viper, what's going on, honey? I am back. I'm back from my little vacay out of the Snortex, ready to be back in it. It was somebody, though. They came in, they said something about I depend on Dense Day, and I was like, oh my god.
Dealer's choice
so
for the cards, I'm
good.
not familiar with them. Okay, we'll see. Maybe we'll see if
This is not Memology. This is Snort Hogan.
there's something, because I think Boo is King Boo.
I think it was
so maybe
Silent
we'll see
Weapons
if there's like
who
a
did it.
royal cart or something like that for him to drive. We'll try to match that up. Excuse me.
Oh, wow, that's hot.
All right, guys, I'm going to start again, but let's get support, please. We want to hit the goal in the next hour. We have 1 hour left tonight. Oh, here we go. Dan.
Oh, didn't he go? Oh my god, that's I don't know if I can find that clip where he Optimist, I adore you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it though. Where he like freaked out because somebody said something about like Cat should go get the food, and he just like lost his shit, like, my wife isn't my slave. I was like, bro, like, we didn't say she was. I wonder if I can find it. Oh, probably not. But that was a good one, where he just, like, flipped the fuck out. Like, she's not my, like, servant or whatever. Let me see if Snort Hogan clipped it. Yeah, he cried about something. Clip channels have it covered. Let me see. I can't find it. Damn. That sucks. Because I don't remember what day it was. I think it was only a couple days ago. Yeah, there's no way. That blows.
Zax just did a $10 super chat. Luigi blinks once, lightning strikes, every tire becomes a clock hand counting down to a race that started before the game was
Yeah, I'm gonna put this up on the screen so that we have something to like fucking make fun of, but I'm gonna see if I can find it before we go to Rockville.
So I'm assuming what he's
saying,
saying
he's not even here yet.
Luigi. Thank you, Dan Zach, for a $10 super chat. So now we're just about halfway to the goal with an hour left. Let's hit the goal. Let's start with Boo, then go to Luigi, and then we'll see who's next. Okay. Okay, everybody, we are back with more Knockout Tour tonight. Holy shit! Oh no! Are you kidding? I went so fast. I went off the course. Oh! I legit thought that was a shortcut. I thought I could cut through and knock them all out of the way, and I drove off the course. Like, oh, man. Well, sometimes you got to try stuff, right? I was like, oh, I'll try something. Why did I drop Elden Ring Night Rain? I feel like you never gave it a chance. If you learn it, it's extremely fun. There's addicting adding enhanced versions of the bosses every week. There's a couple of reasons. Reason number one, because people just seem to like to say that I sucked at it when I legit didn't. I was just learning it. Like, I didn't even put enough time into it to know what I was doing. Yet people would act like I'm...
Well, at least you acknowledged you have no idea what you were doing.
Terrible. Oh, he's a horrible gamer or whatever.
He's been showing up super late. Huh.
You're giving them meme material for what? It's not like I was dying to play the game or whatever. It was actually more of a filler game for me. And number two, because new games came out, so I put it on hold to play new games, and literally no one has asked for it. No one. At all. Like, not even exaggerating. There hasn't been any major demand whatsoever for the game. It's just like I said when it came out.
Wouldn't be because you got fucking clowned on about playing Night Rain, would it? Because last I checked, you got clowned on.
Like the ultimate asset flip filler game. That if you need a multiplayer game, you got nothing else going on. But I have so much going on, right? We've got...
Oh, yeah, you've got so much going on. I don't know anybody fucking busier than you, bro.
Mario Kart. We've got CBS 2, which I'm having a great time with right now. We've got multiple chill streams going on. We don't need a filler. So that's that. And again,
you are the filler,
I'm not saying
asshole.
it's a bad game at all. I actually thought it was all right. I was enjoying it. It was cool. We were seeing the bosses or whatever, but it's just not the style of game that I'm playing a lot or would sink time into. It's just not. You know, there's different styles of game, and that's not one that I would. Okay.
The guy saying good for Justin, I guess, about the sponsorship was peak passive aggressive. I didn't know how he could do much, like how he could do as much talking as he did with fucking Justin's balls in his mouth. I mean, Christ, that was pretty good.
So that's $2 right there. Thank you, thank you.
I think it's all supposed to, they call me Yellow Paint Burnell. That's such a great name. I think that everything is supposed, the Switch 2, I think, was the next really big thing that was supposed to save the business. Oh my God.
And then I received a generous $20 tip tonight. Dry bones with baby blooper. All right, so dry bones with the baby blooper car. Gotcha. That's an anonymous $20 tip. So we've got one more with Boo. Then we've got Luigi, and then we've got dry bones with baby blooper. Let's try to remember that. Dry bones and baby blooper.
Oh, Optimus, my darling, I don't know what I would do without you. Let's watch him freak out about his wife, because that's really fucking funny. Hold on. Here we go. All right, rant starts at 14:40. Optimist, I don't deserve you.
Slap your ass.
So this is where he freaks out because someone said something very simple about, like, can't Cat just go, like, pick up the Sonic? Because he had a fucking freak out that he couldn't get Sonic, and he had to have a fucking meltdown, so.
Brother. I know. I'm disappointed too, guys. I'm very upset. Okay.
And I don't mean to not give credit. This is Snort Hogan. Big ups. Hello, sir?
Idiots who are saying to go pick it up, I already explained why I can't. You're just a bunch of fucking morons. Seriously, everyone.
Yeah, everybody else is the one who's stupid. Right, okay.
Saying go pick it up are a bunch of fucking morons.
We're all retarded. We circle around you, dear. We're all so stupid.
I literally said the closest one is over 6 miles away.
Dun, dun, dun. Not 6 miles. Fuck. Nobody can live at that speed.
That would be almost a half an hour drive there. Then I would have to order the...
Half an hour? I'm sorry, I was drinking. A half an hour to go 6 miles? By horse? By sled? What?
Food and get it, then come back. It's over an hour. I'm not going to take over an hour off of my stream to go pick up this menu. And
why? You went to go get Taco Bell. You left everybody sitting here to go get Taco Bell. Right, 6 miles does not... Bro, what? No.
In person.
What are you talking
you
about?
Incredible mouth-drooling dunce.
Oh, yeah, they're the ones that are retarded.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You're just an idiot. Okay. I can't send Cat's at work. And when she comes home, I'm not going to make her drive out.
Yeah, this is where he starts freaking out. I'm not going to make her go out and get it. I don't know why she can't just get it on the way home from work. I don't know why you would come all the way home and go back out, but I keep forgetting I'm the retarded one. I clearly I don't understand.
An hour to get the fucking food. So you can stop with that bullshit too. I love when people say shit like that. Like, why don't you send your wife out? Oh, because my wife is my hand serving.
I don't know. If I was married to some stupid fucking lol cow that made $125,000 a year, I'd go out and drive and get him something to eat. What, is she fucking useless? Both her fucking legs are broken? The fuck is wrong with you? She can't pull away from that job where she undoubtedly makes $400 fucking dollars a month to go and pick up some fucking food?
Right? For my business, she's going to drive out and have to pick up food and shit for my content? No.
Why? Why would she not? Ain't that your wife? If my dude was like, hey, baby, go get this for me, and he pulled $130K a year, I'd go and pick up something while blowing him. Like, what in the holy mother of fuck? Like, what are you talking about? She can't drive 15 minutes down the fucking road?
Oh, she's my wife. She doesn't work for me. She's not a paid fucking employee.
It's not talking about... Whoa, bro, what? No, she doesn't work for you. Like, this is so weird. Doesn't she want to do something nice for you?
I can't send Cat's at work. And when she comes home, I'm not going to make her drive out an hour to get the fucking food.
Like, this is so fucking stupid.
So you can stop with that bullshit, too. I love when people say shit like that. Like, why don't you send your wife out? Oh, because my wife is my hand servant, right? For my business, she's going to drive out and have to pick up food and shit for my content? No, she's my wife. She doesn't work for me. She's not a paid fucking employee, and I'm not.
Well, we all know you won't pay anybody. Let's calm down and get away from that as quickly as possible. No, you don't pay her, but don't she live in your house? What?
Gonna send her out on tasks and errands as if
because she's so busy fucking working that 12 hours a week, right? Like, what are you talking about? Johnny, thanks for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Glad to see you back. 6 miles is too much for Pickle Boy, and he hates Mario Kart. And More is willing drop it because he feels taxi life and sim trucker going so well. I appreciate the tenor and the gifted. Big ups, honey. Thank you.
She's my servant. That's fucked up. The fact you would even think that is pretty fucked up.
The fact that you feel that way is pretty fucked up. I don't feel that my partner is my servant. Don't you just want to do things for each other? I am massive amounts of confusion. Like, Ghost Viper, thank you for the gifted, honey. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're the ones that are retarded. Whatever you say, man.
And again, you're not married. We all know that.
Oh, I know. We're all basement-dwelling turbo virgins. I know that I'd probably be wanting to end it all. But if I was married to you and you did what you did, but you did it better, I'd gone out and get you something to eat. I know that much. I know I can get in the car and drive down the road 15 minutes and get you something to eat. You sound mad that she won't do it. Really, like underneath all that, kind of sounds like you probably asked her to and she probably told you to go fuck yourself. So they call me Yellow Paint Burnell. Thank you for the 5. Bugged fast food, horse mechanics, nothing he could do. Nothing.
Assholes.
You sound really bitter that you don't have a marriage, bro.
You gotta love the idiotic things that people say online who are just like a bunch of dumb fuck immature kids and people who...
I really do. I really love what stupid people say on the internet. It's my favorite fucking pastime.
will never be in a relationship and don't understand the nature of actual marriage.
I know that when you're married to someone, you'll drive 15 minutes down the road for him.
And love. Instead, why don't you just send out your significant other for...
She's out. She's not sitting downstairs with pneumonia. She's out, bro. Out.
For these tasks for your business. Oh, because that's what you do, right? You just, they're already working. They come home tired. Send them out to get us fast food.
Yeah, that 4-hour shift undoubtedly must be killer. Right.
Fuck you. You fucking loser. This is why you'll be in your fucking basement for the rest of your life, dungeon dweller.
I have a house, thank you.
Typing online about how you hate Dark Side Phil.
Okay.
You don't
I have a house, bro. I'm married, bro. Like,
have any human interaction because no one wants to interact with
right.
you. You're a fucking weirdo. Anyway.
Exactly. Oot and a boot. Like, she can't, like, fucking, this is so weird. This is such a weird little thing that he goes on right here.
Jasper, you're a nut.
I kind of feel like he asked her to, and she said no.
He really wants pets today. Jasper really wants the pets.
Well, you neglect him like you neglect your wife, you piece of shit. I don't know why they still continue to want things from you. And even if someone does live in their mom's basement and they're not married, that's still weird. Like, even if you are, quote unquote, a basement dwelling turbo virgin, like that doesn't make this not weird. I'm sorry. That doesn't make this not weird. Hello, sir. Are we done?
Are we ready to get past this nonsense now?
Buddy?
So for now, the surrogate DSP tries it. All right. The
Don't say
interim
that.
reward will be Taco Bell unless we can come up with a better idea, which sucks because I really want to do this Grillos menu, but it's not available. All right, they didn't put it on the apps because they're morons. If they do add it on the apps, that's great. I will, I'll get it when we can, but it's not on there right now. All right? There we go. So, and by the way, you can see all the trolls on Kick now revealing themselves because they're all so fucking upset.
Caldo Head, thanks for the 2. Bob Lavari sends his regards. I'm not in on whatever joke that is, but I appreciate your super chat.
So I'm just going to ban every one of them right now, quick, before
I'm very old, so
we get to other topics.
I'm not hip with the kids.
Here's
if
one
that's
right
some
here.
kind of joke or something.
Go fuck yourself. Now, today, if things go well, if we get support, if people engage, if we have a good time, we will keep playing Blue
Tyson, YouTube's not blocking you, honey. I can see your messages.
Prince till completion. All right? If today everyone is just done with this game, then this will be the final Blueprint stream.
Okay, that was it. That whole, I know it's only like a few minutes long, but I don't know. That was just weird. That was just weird. They call me Yellow Paint Burnell. I appreciate you becoming a member, honey. Like, I don't know. It just seemed, I do remember catching that a couple of days ago. Let's head over to Raw Philipper. Let's see what's going on. If he decided to show up.
On Monday.
Optimist. He's wearing your favorite shirt. Let me skip some of the cringe here. All right, we're going to go on ahead.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got big news stories to cover, including mass layoffs at Microsoft that are affecting the Xbox division in a huge, unbelievable way. Also, Neil Druckmann is stepping down from the TV series. And lastly, and of course, most importantly out of all of this.
Yep, it's Butt Plug Wednesday, y'all.
Pickle update. Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta grab that one. That's a good one. You're so fucking dented, bro.
No.
Like, you're so
Hope
dented.
you're excited. I know we didn't have a show yesterday.
It's an RTU.
Sit back
oh,
and
it's
relax.
a ReeeCap joke? Oh, I'm
It is
sorry, I
time
don't.
For a return show, news and more, here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Sweet, merciful crap. Well, let's do ourselves a favor here. And not do that. Let me stop being retarded. We'll go to 125, because I don't want to use all the skip juice. He does. I don't know what's up with this whole pickle thing. Do you, but it feels weird to me.
All right, quick intro today. We didn't have a show yesterday. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's stop dilly-dallying and let's get to the subjects at hand. Pickles! Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 Podcast, and let's talk fermented, vinegar-infused cucumbers.
This is the topic of the day. This is like the first order of business that we start out with. Alrighty.
It's about dang time. Ladies and gentlemen, the update is very simple. Pickles are back on the menu for a week.
Do they have to give you another $1,500? Or like how's, I guess they do. I guess they have to give you, so I guess they have to give you $3,000 for you to drive 15 minutes down the
We
road.
hyped up the Grillos Pickles collaborative menu at Sonic. We were excited to do it on Monday when it released. We were going to hit those goals and we're on pace.
We want skip juice. He wants pickle juice.
And then, in all of their insane, dumbfounded idiocy, Sonic did not put the Grillos Pickles menu available anywhere for ordering. And my local Sonic had closed, so I couldn't go get it in person. So pickles were off the menu. Now the good
I was going to do the Takis thing, but I had to do it in true DSP fashion. I had to order it to get it delivered. I was going to make a whole like video about it and do the Takis thing. And I went on Uber, I don't know, one of them. And the Wendy's that it wasn't listed there either. So, I mean, like that kind of shit happens, bro. Like, get over it.
news is
I wanted to make the video. I thought it would be funny. So
yesterday,
I was like, damn.
after having hit our support goals, we did do a DSP tries it for Jollibee. And if you did not see it yet, it is live over on DSP Reacts. It's at DSP Reacts on YouTube.
It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking disgusting if you're down for that kind of thing, like I am, but I'm sick in the head.
And it's doing well. In not even 24 hours, it's gotten 1,000 views. People were very interested to
You
see
can go watch Snort Hogan's. It's got 6,000 views.
my reaction to Filipino-style fast food, including a big Angus burger, a big crispy chicken sandwich, 2 pieces of fried chicken that had the spicy coating, and spaghetti with cheddar cheese and hot dogs and a sweet sauce. So if you didn't see it yet, you really missed out. It's actually a really good episode of DSP Tries It.
Is it though? Is it really?
I hope that you'll go check it out and enjoy it. So the good news here is it wasn't like a disaster. We came up with a really great audible.
What's going on, Mark?
We swapped it around, and DSP Tries It was really fun yesterday. But then we were like, all right, well, here's the deal. We're already earning goals. We're already at 42 out of 50. What's the next reward for DSP Tries It? And we started talking, and we're like, well, you know, Taco Bell's going to have this special menu for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 coming out in a week or two. And also, we've got some new stuff going on at
He's
Dairy
bad
Queen
at
with
this.
a Superman Blizzard. Also, there's an A&W, which is a fast food chain that serves burgers, hot dogs, special fries.
We know what
and
A&W
floats and
is,
things and
asshole.
root beer, and maybe we could do that. So we've been discussing all of this, right? But we didn't come to any conclusion yet. And this morning, quite frankly, I was going to talk with all of you live here about it. And then all of a sudden, like a whirlwind, like a Texas tornado, it comes blowing through. It's pickles. All right. All that happened was the employee who idiotically yesterday added the key art to the delivery apps for Sonic for the Grillo's menu now actually added the products. They were so dumb, they didn't do it yesterday. They only added the art. Well, today they added the products. So now you can order the Grillo's Pickles Burger, which is a burger that has a bunch of regular pickle chips, plus these like fried crispy pickle chips, plus a special dill ranch sauce. Also, pickle...
Slow down, honey. Like, you're going to hurt yourself.
like seasoned fries and tater tots, and a special lime slushy with pickle flavor infused in it, including these little like boba pods that have pickle in it, apparently, from what I'm to understand. So, it's live, all right? So, let's get it going. When we hit 50 goals, we will be doing the Sonic Pickles menu, all right? We're at 42. Now, here's the deal. We got to think timing-wise and everything. I'm still streaming today.
A&W is, you're not retarded, Iviga. A&W is, it's from like A&W root beer, and that like was what they, it's an older, you know, restaurant. I don't think there's like a whole lot of them anymore, but it's, you know, they have all the root beer and everything. It's just like burgers and stuff like that.
Tomorrow and Friday.
It's just like a burger chain.
But Friday is a marathon.
But they're like old. They've been around for like a minute.
Friday is the Independence Day marathon, where all day long I'll be here hanging out with you. We'll be chilling while I put on hats and vests.
I don't think there's a, maybe I could do the pickle one and make a video. I don't think there's a Sonic by me though.
To celebrate not only Independence Day, but this new milestone.
On Friday, I will be streaming the I Depend on Dense Day marathon if you want to stop by.
My career where...
If not, for God's sake, go have a good 4th of July and don't come hang out. Do anything else.
we don't do those silly things anymore. We're actually doing it as
This old ghost, thank you for the $5. Why doesn't he just drop gaming and be a mukbang? I don't know why he doesn't.
homage to the 4 years.
Because he eats healthy. I mean, come on.
Straight that I was doing that. And we're kind of seeing these hats and vests in HD kind of for the first time, because I never had this quality of visual back then. And
Let me
also
see if there's a Sonic. I can maybe do the pickle, do the pickle. I'm a stupid asshole. Maybe I can
retire
find
them, meaning I'm going to put them in the storage, and we will bring that stuff back from time to time for special events, but it won't be frequent. Maybe it'll be like once a year we do an Independence Day marathon, and that's kind of an annual thing, like we do the Halloween marathon and the Christmas marathon. Maybe we'll do something like that, okay? So anyway, that's coming on Friday. Now, the reason I bring this up is, if you think about it, right? We have 2 streams today, Wednesday. We have 2 streams tomorrow, Thursday, and then we have Friday. Well, we're already at 42 goals hit. Let's just...
You are... Damn. Grandpa's been here 4 minutes. He's looping. Iviga, thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. I depend on Dense Day with Phil. I will be here Friday.
Say, we hit goals every stream.
I'm not going to stay super late, but we'll hang out for a little while. I'm sorry. I got to watch him clean out this closet. Like,
well, that means that by the end of Thursday, we'll be at 46 goals, so we won't have the DSP Tries It yet. But then on Friday, we do have this big event, and typically and historically, during marathon days, I do well. Meaning people want to contribute because there's silly things going on. For example, I have all these new kinds of flavored shots.
You're doing this in the summertime, on a Friday, on a holiday. I'm not saying that you're not going to get whaled out, but whatever you think you're going to get, you're not going to get. I'm just here to let you know
that I can take during the marathon for every $100 raised. I've got 3 kinds of flavored moonshine, including fruit punch, apple pie, and habanero mango.
The viewer's illusion of choice was a horrific fucking failure. The Switch 2 was a horrific fucking failure. This might go slightly better because he's, oh, this is so good. I gotta grab that one. Because this is playing on nostalgia. This might go better, but I just really can't. I don't know.
I've got this horchata. I've never tried horchata before, but I bought a few shots of that.
I think it was Atlas. He streamed, he watched the old closet clean out. If you guys like Atlas, which I don't know who doesn't, but go watch his live streams. I don't care how old they are. They're really funny. Atlas is really funny.
I brought back the 99 fruit flavor.
There's a dryness, I don't know, in humor that Atlas has that I don't have that I wish I did. His shit's really good.
From months and months ago. All right. Plus, I'm going to have, what else do I have? Well, I have tequila. I already had tequila in my house. Oh, yeah. I have some whiskey, too. So we have all these things.
Bet you got some whale tail, don't you? Bet you got some whale tail, too.
That we can take shots of during the course of the marathon. Right?
Holidays don't exist till make gazillions of dollars. Right.
And see the hats and the vests again. We haven't seen them in like a year. And I have so many hats and vests that we can go through and do wardrobe swaps all day. It's so silly.
I've never been to a Zaxby's. They don't have them where I am. I heard it's good.
Likely, on Friday, we could actually qualify for DSP Tries It.
We could qualify? What the fuck? Why? I'm telling you, like, shareholders meeting. Ladies, gentlemen, take your seats. Shareholder meeting. We will qualify for our next pizza party. So says middle management. This little ghost, thank you for the $5, honey. Would love to watch his stream fixing the broken toilet. He can't do things. You'd watch the plumber fix the broken toilet. This guy is so inept, someone else has to put on his fucking bra and panties in the morning.
But on Friday, we're already got food going. My wife is actually going to make a nice barbecue.
But she's not your slave. Why would she do things for you for your job? She's not a paid employee. Why would she do anything for you?
Fucking retard.
Meal for us. It's going to be barbecue chicken, like thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs that she's going to slow cook in a slow cooker with barbecue sauce. And then there's going to be homemade mac and cheese that's crazy level, all kinds of stuff in it. And then there's going to be watermelon, which I haven't had watermelon in a long ass time, so that's going to be good. And then
pretty sure the watermelon comes all watermelony. So go on. There's no work there, sir.
some like just potato chips or something on the side as well. So it's going to be a big.
So she's gonna throw something in a crock pot, boil some noodles, and throw some cheese in. Cut up a watermelon that's already watermelon shaped and ready to go, and open a bag of chips. Damn, honey, don't hurt yourself.
American style barbecue meal.
Oh yeah,
You get it?
I'm going to be
Do you stupid fucking retards understand?
having during the marathon event to celebrate the 4th of July. All right. So, FYI, we already have a meal for Friday. So, it's this simple. If people go absolutely crazy and we get wild levels of support today and tomorrow, we'll do DSP Tries It either today and tomorrow when we qualify for 50 goals. And we could do this Grillo's Pickles menu.
So you want 8 goals in 2 days? Okay.
As soon as you want. But if we don't hit the goals by Friday, and let's say
Watermelon
we
is
actually have a lot of
tangy.
support on Friday and we qualify for it, well, then we'll just do it next week. Now, remember, I told you guys I'm not here Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. I come back on Monday. So if we
Why? Wait a minute. Hold up. Why? Why not?
qualify for Grillo's Pickles on Friday, then we'll just do DSP Tries It on Monday. Okay?
Oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
I don't have a choice, dude. You do what you do.
So it's either go absolutely crazy and get overwhelming support now, and we'll do it early, which I'm okay.
Yeah, he wants 8 goals. Hold on, I went to public school, so I can't math.
I'll do it early if you want, but I don't foresee, seriously, I don't foresee getting that many goals. 8 goals in 2 days is a lot to ask. I mean, that's ridiculous, right?
Yeah,
I don't foresee that
is.
happening. So realistically, likely what will happen.
Yeah, you want $1,200 in 2 days. Call up Thomas. Where's Mr. Thomas the Dent Engine?
Is we're going to qualify for this on Friday during the marathon, and then probably Monday we'll order the Grillo's Pickles meal and we'll finally try.
Yeah, he takes Saturday and Sunday, so there's no doctor's appointments. There's no other bullshit. Like, what's
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
What's
Okay.
going on
Hope
there?
that sounds good. Sorry for the crazy drama and delay. I would have ordered it Monday or Tuesday as intended, but you know, they dragged their damn feet with this stupid thing. Don't ask me why. There's been meals that
Yeah, it's all their fault, says the man who wouldn't have gotten in his car.
have been announced and have been on the delivery apps on release day. So this was Sonic's fault. They were dragging their feet getting it on there. Now it's on there and it's like already 2 days late. And now it sucks because, again, I wanted to do this on launch day. That would have been awesome to do it on release day, to be out there with all the other people who are
Yeah, if a goal is 150 and he wants 8 of them, that's $1,200.
reviewing it on release day so that, you know, I'm one of those reviews people can find right away. Now I'm going to be a week
I'm half tempted to like literally ask someone to check my math, but I think I'm right. I used the calculator. I'm right.
late at the earliest, you know, unless people go crazy.
Oh, Ghost, thank you for the fiver. Wish there was a way to track his DoorDash account like they track WWE. When they had access to the bank leaks, they could. They had all the DoorDashes.
And we hit goals right away, which I don't foresee. No one's going to be dropping
There were a bunch of DoorDashes for like IHOP and other shit.
$600 on today's stream to jump us, you know, up to like 46, 47 goals.
But I think we only had like a couple, wasn't only like a couple months worth of the bank leaks.
That's just not going to happen. So it is what it is. I guess we're going to be doing it probably early next week. Fair enough. Okay.
I don't
Now,
have a choice,
let's do
man. This is your shit. You run this.
Shout outs.
What if I say no, I'm not okay with it? You'll call me a retard and tell me go fuck myself. Like,
We got Beware of Bob, who did a $5 Canadian super chat. I forget what the Canadian exchange rate is. Let me
you could just say thank you for the 5.
check that.
Yeah, we had they're the Total Wine
I totally forget.
things were on there.
what
The
happened?
DoorDash was on there.
I was gonna say I had this.
We had, of course, the good old $110.09 from PayPal. Those were the good ones too.
Here.
They had all that shit on there.
$5. So that is $3.60.
Curls and twirls, all the pet smart shit. Although he let it drop a few weeks ago. He said something about, oh, I got to put in a really big Amazon order. And then he said, I got to get kitty litter. And then he stopped. It was almost like he knew he said too much. So I'm convinced he doesn't leave anymore at all. I'm convinced the groceries get delivered. The cat food, the cat litter, the stuff for the menagerie of other animals and things, undoubtedly. I'm pretty sure everything comes from Walmart, Target, Amazon, DoorDash. I don't think he leaves anymore. Yeah, Total Wine was on there.
68 cents. Wow, did the Canadian dollar drop? I feel like it was more than that before. Yeah,
Canada. You're on thin ice, Canada.
that's not good. And the U.S. dollar is plummeting. I don't know what's going on, but it is. Like the U.S.
Don't you get successful people spend their day and nights begging to eat American-style tangy food? You get it?
dollar has lost a lot of value recently. So for those of
You
you
incredible fucking buffoon.
across the pond over there, you guys are lucky. Your currency actually is worth something. Ours is, pretty soon ours will be like the yen, I guess. That's what it looks like anyway.
Oh, wow, shots fired.
So thank you, Beware of Bob.
Sick
So he
burn.
Super chat, he says, please add pickle gin. Now, I think I know what he's talking about.
Oh, you think, huh?
I believe
Come on, totally not an
that
alcoholic.
you can get fermented fruit and vegetables in liquor. I've seen it at my local,
You drink out of the fucking maraschino cherry jar, don't you? I bet you drink the bottle of vanilla. Oh, that's so good. That's such a dented fucking face. Thank you.
my local liquor store. I've seen things like peaches, cherries, and I think I've seen alcoholic pickles. I'm almost positive I've seen like a jar of alcoholic pickles in the moonshine section. So that's all well and good, and that's a good idea. Maybe I could have done that for the marathon, except we didn't talk about it till right now, and I'm not going anywhere before the marathon on Friday. I already went to the liquor store. Like I said, I bought all these shots and everything for the event. So sadly, I cannot get that in time. Maybe for the future. Maybe that
I don't know any former alcoholics who take weekly trips to the fucking liquor store.
is something I could get. We could do as a silly thing. You know, every $50 raised, I eat an alcoholic pickle. It's so stupid. That sounds so dumb, but people would like that. They'd be like, this is so stupid, we'll do it, right? So maybe I will do that in the future, all right? Maybe that's something stupid we could do.
I mean, he's aware that it's all fucking stupid, but I mean, really, in reality, what's more stupid? This stupid asshole who says, give me this and I'll do that, or the people who fucking pay him to do it?
For now, we can't do it by Friday. I'm not going to be able to get it, all right?
Every store and restaurant he mentions is located in the mall where Cat works. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Thank you, Beware Bob, for the super chat and the suggestion. I actually think it's a silly suggestion that could work. All right, now.
Rebsy put out a video on his Sonic rant. Okay.
Now, what's funny is people in the Kick chat are using the thumbs down Patrick Star emo, saying they want pickles. You can have pickles. All we got to do is hit the goals. It's not my fault they didn't put it on the app.
Kick is not going to help you get to the goal, honey. Yeah. You might as well go. I don't know if that $16 a week you're getting from Kick is like helping you out, but you need to just go on ahead and let that shit go.
Go complain to Sonic and say, hey guys, you suck shit. Because they do. But don't complain to me. I had every intention of doing this on Monday. It's not my fault Sonic closed down in my town because they don't know how to run a business. And they literally shut down their fast food restaurant that was in the middle of the busiest part of my city where thousands of people drive through every day who are hungry, yet they still closed. Go complain to them, not to me. I don't run the business. Okay. Cool. All right. So more shout outs. We got a $3 tip to start up the tipping for today.
Cool.
It's a troll. It's an absolute troll. So you can kiss my ass. Okay. Let's take a look. That's surprising because usually trolls do dollar tips. And that was a $3.
What happened to the guy who used to come in and give him $5 every day and say something? Oh, what was his name? I don't remember. He used to be the first like super chat or the first tip or whatever, and it'd be like $2 or $3, and it was like, oh, God bless. Where'd that guy go?
Okay. Another troll. Wow. 2 troll tips who know I'm not going to read them out, yet they still sent me their money.
But you read it. That's the whole point, is you read it and you feel it and it hurts your ego. And that's really all we need.
You're not very smart, are you?
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Lunch Meat Sandwich Gaming. I appreciate. Yeah, Flatman B or Flatman D, Flatman Dent. What the fuck was his name? Flatman something. Hey, where'd that asshole go? Whatever happened to that?
Oh, well. Anyway, all right. So if you want to see pickles on the menu, please support the streams. We can
currently drinking, watching this stream with friends. They don't know who DSP is. Why would you drag people into the Snortex? They said this guy fucking stinks and he's boring. Oh yeah, this guy sucks
actually
shit.
100% get it now. As they say, better late than never, right? So let's get it going. Let's get some support. We have a
yeah. Let me sucker $3,000 out of you for Sonic. Big ups, pimp.
super chat. Can we get a legit tip from someone with a functioning brain? Could we
Big
get
sir,
some
what's going on,
subs?
honey? How you doing?
I'll be
Good to
honest.
see you again.
Yes, once again this week, sadly, Kick is kind of lagging. If you take a look, it's Wednesday, so we're halfway through my streaming week, and we got like 20 subs.
Well, you better fucking send some feet pics to Ryan and work that shit out.
Like, a week. And we are way, way, way down on subs on Kick compared to what we usually get. So it would be great to get some more.
Compared to what you usually get, you don't get anything.
Subs on Kick if you like the content. Now, also, I should bring this up. Today, we're doing Death Stranding 2, and this is very matter-of-factly a make or break stream for the game. And you might say, well, what does that mean?
No one said, what does that mean? Nobody. Like, fucking show of hands, like, in my empty house. Like, who said, well, what does that mean? We don't know what make or break is? Oh, my God. I'm going to have to put on the stupid helmet here in a minute.
It means thus.
It's happening. That's not how thus works, sir. That's not how thus works. Stop it.
Is exactly as I had predicted.
You can only piss me off so many times in, like, 60 seconds.
It's the same game as Death Stranding 1, with a few tweaks here or there, but for the most part, it's nearly identical when it comes to the gameplay loop. Where it shines are the improved graphics.
Definator, what's going on, honey? How you doing?
The music, the artistic design, and the story, which I knew would be the case. I said this up front, that Death Stranding 1 was the same, where the gameplay elements weren't very fun, but man, the game itself was unique as hell with that plot, and I would love to experience another
That's
good
true.
plot.
I need to
But
allow him
it's
to explain.
2025. All right? It's not 5 years ago when we played Death Stranding 1. Things are different. I'm in demand. People all the time are asking me to play various different games. Like right now, literally, people are like, play RimWorld, play Vampire Survivor, play another driving sim that you haven't played yet. Okay? Play Soy.
Hey, Viga, weren't you streaming Mario Kart that night where he did that voice and he did it for like, I don't know, like, like a sewer slide inducing amount of time?
Code N2, HD. I mean, that's off the top of my head.
I thought I saw you go in Discord and you were like, this is rough or something like that.
Things that people are asking me to play because they like me and my content and they want to see me play those games and they're willing to step up and engage in support with that content. So my streams are basically in contention, meaning what I actually do on a stream matters. I'm not going to continue to play a game where people find it incredibly boring. I'm just not. All right. And I'll be honest, with Death Stranding 1, here's what happened. And this is like 4 or 5 years ago when the first game. What year did Death Stranding 1 come out, just for the record?
I don't know. You're the gaming dude here.
It was 2019. Wow, that's even longer than I thought. So wow,
Didn't you say 5 years? That would be 6 years. Only 1 year. Oh, was it Oh, it was American Truck Sim. Oh, I'm retarded.
Talking almost 6 years ago. It was
I was about to stroke out after that torture. I thought I saw that you went
November
live.
2019. I didn't realize it was that long ago. It actually doesn't feel like that long ago. Okay. So what has changed in nearly 6 years? It's this simple. It's not about me saying I want to play a game, picking it and sticking with it and playing it to the end, regardless of the fact of if my audience likes it or not. Because that's exactly what I used to do. And that business model doesn't work. Okay. And I've told you guys this over the last 6 to 8 months that I have to change things if I want to continue to be successful. I have to play things you want. And I know that now. All right. However, from time to time, there may be exceptions.
But I thought that you were your own man and no one told you what to do and you could stream whatever you wanted to and play whatever you wanted to because you were no one's bitch. You were no one's employee. But now you just said that I have to play what people want. So it sounds like you're trying to say that you're no one's bitch when it turns out that you're everyone's bitch. Okay. I just want to make sure that I have that all cleared up.
Exceptions. For example, Clear Obscure was absolutely Game of the Year material, and I played through it despite the fact it wasn't always getting support. Okay? A game like Suikoden 1, I didn't think would get support, but then it did, and I was blown away that you guys did support that playthrough. Thank you for doing that. That's why we will be playing Suikoden 2 over the course of this summer, as I promised. But in general, I have to put stuff in the rotation that you guys want and will show up and engage with and support, or else what am I doing here? I'm not just here to play games for me. I'm here to play games for an audience that wants to see those games and will support those playthroughs. So I have to change with the audience's desires.
He's not necessarily like looping right now. He's looping from like a different day.
Wants and likes. And I get it now. You know, I used to be stubborn. I used to be obstinate. And I used to be like,
yeah, used to be.
Like, no, I bought this game and now I'm playing it to the end. Too bad if you like it or not. But now I understand that's not the case. And the thing is, the reason that I'm able to adjust on the fly now is you. Because you have been supporting me so much. Right? You have. You've been hitting goals. And things are good now.
But last night he desperately needed your $10, but everything's good.
I can afford.
Has he blown a big bunch of money on WWE champions lately? Has anyone checked out TJ Gamebox?
To buy any game. I can afford to buy equipment that I can add on to my setup at any moment for a game. I have this flexibility, and that's thanks to you. All right? On the same time, all right, we can have fun things happen that are temporary and know that they're temporary. And then when they get worn out, we can say, okay, move on. For example, we're doing these chill playthroughs right now, like driving simulators, like Truck Sim, Taxi Life. They're fun, but maybe within a few weeks, they won't pan out anymore. Well, guess what? I spent over $300 for a wheel
Right,
accessory.
the before time, the long ago.
It's all good. It's already more than pays for itself. I'm not complaining. I'm having a great time with this stuff. I know you guys are. And that's what I mean. Like, the way I see it, all right, is very simple. You want it, come hang out, support it. We keep doing it. You don't want it, well, then don't show up, don't support, and then I won't play it anymore.
Wow. Bravo.
You can't really be more simple than that. Okay?
No, sir. Sometimes this shit just doesn't even write itself. No, sir, you're right. You just really can't get more simple than that.
Okay? And that's
right.
Sadly how you operate a business. I know some people,
I know, sadly. Oh my God, that's so good. Yes. Oh, that was so great.
oh, well, then you don't have passion for games. Oh, I do have passion for games. It's just that I'm
No, you have passion for money.
43 years old, and it's time to wise up and grow up and realize reality is this is my job. This is not my hobby. This is not something I do on the side and I have a behind-the-scenes career. All right, this is my job. I have to balance all these things.
Well, that's not anybody else's problem, though. That's no one else's. Like you say, you're 43 years old. That's neither anyone's responsibility nor their problem. I don't understand.
Properly. And I have to play what you want. So, in regard...
It'd be like if I said, guys, I really need, what's he want, $150 today, because if you don't give me $150 today, I'm not going to do anything else to earn money. That's not anybody else's fucking problem.
To Death Stranding 2, my opinion is thus. So far, I like the game for its plot, its graphics, its music, and its artistic direction. I think the gameplay is meh. I actually don't dislike the gameplay because this time around, I'm used to it. I played Death Stranding once.
He's looping so hard, I feel like I'm drunk on pickles.
I know what's coming, and I'm like, okay. But it's also, I'll acknowledge, it's not riveting at all. In any regard, it's not a riveting game. It is quite boring when it comes to the gameplay. Run around with boxes on your back, drive vehicles around, avoid BTs. Every once in a while, do a fight against some humans or maybe a boss, wash, rinse, and repeat. Now, I'm sure there will be more elements later on, and typically there always are. They add new things to it. that actually change it up. So I'm sure later on, maybe there'll be new ways to traverse the terrain, new vehicles and new things like that, right? Maybe they will. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably some new stuff, okay? But I don't foresee there being some groundbreaking new stuff that's going to make this game blow us away. We're 9 hours in. We're out of the intro. We're actually into the regular meat of the game now. And we've seen what the game is, right? There's no shocking twist here. We kind of know what to expect moving forward. So that being said, today is make or break day for Death Stranding. If today people show up, engage, and support this stream.
I thought we had like so much to talk about today. I thought we had so much to do. Didn't we? I thought we just had like...
And we hit goals and everything's good. I will continue to keep Death Stranding 2 in the rotation and we will play it as a full playthrough. However, if it tanks and people stop showing up and aren't engaging and are just complaining the game is boring, play anything else, and there's no support, then I'm not going to continue to play Death Stranding. And I said this up front.
Ooh, oh no!
When I started last week with the game, I said, I know what this is. And by the way, when I played the first game in 2019, this was the case where I kept playing it despite the fact that my audience was complaining constantly that it was boring, they didn't want to see it. I toughed through it and beat it, and the whole second half of the playthrough was basically not very successful at all. I had incredibly slow streams, I wasn't making a lot, and I was complaining about it. And, I mean, whose fault is that? Well,
really? I'm sorry. What? What was that?
See it? I toughed through it and beat it, and the whole second half of the playthrough was basically not very successful at all. I had incredibly slow streams.
I had incredibly slow streams.
I wasn't making a lot.
I wasn't making a lot.
And I was complaining about it.
Are you really about to say, and whose fault is that?
And, I mean, whose fault is that?
Wow. There's like a level where you can't even... Like, you can still make jokes. I'm gonna still make jokes at his expense because I don't give a fuck and it's funny. But that lack of self-awareness is really... I don't know. I think I've hit some kind of rock bottom where it's just like, I don't know.
Everything was shitty. No one wanted me to play the game, but I kept playing the game and I wasn't making any money and I was complaining about it. And whose fault is that?
Like, what? I don't know. Like, I think he just broke my brain.
Well, Kojima didn't design the game for streamers.
I'm saying, I just took a mental break. I haven't been here in like not a mental break, but yes, technically a mental break. I was out of the Snortex for like a week and a half. I barely kept up with anything. That broke my brain. I'm sorry. That lack of self-awareness is daunting. That scares my fragile, fucking, stupid lady lizard brain. Like, that just...
He was going for something different. I don't think I can really blame Kojima. The viewers were just being honest with me, saying this game is boring as dirt. I don't think I can blame the viewers. Honestly, the blame lies solely on my shoulders. I was the stubborn, obstinate guy that said, I'm going to keep playing this game, despite the fact that you guys are telling me not to play it. And I'm changing.
Well, aren't you just a saint? Your purple heart is in the fucking mail, sir.
Now. I am. I'm changing for the better. I'm listening to feedback. I'm going to only play stuff you guys want. So I got to listen. There will be exceptions every once in a while. Like I said, if there's something that's like a really big favorite of mine or a retro game from the past or something that I want to bring back or revive or, you know, we'll do that. But for the most part, if I want to stay successful, I have to listen to you. All right. And I get that. You know, now it took me a long time.
Wow. There was like a quarter of a slice of humility there. Whoa. Whoa. What's happening?
My big stubborn head, hard as a fucking rock. Okay. I had to learn that the hard way, but now I've learned, and now look at what we're doing. I mean, seriously.
A good streamer can make anything entertaining, but here's the thing. Nobody is making him do anything entertaining. They are still funding him. Ryan and all the other fucking whales and Dents and everyone that send him money are, he's going to make $150 today during this stream. Somebody will get him there.
Now we've got awesome streams all the time, fun playthroughs, chill vibes, great atmosphere, fun marathons all the time, new equipment being added all the time.
Didn't we like have really important things to talk about?
This is awesome, right? And thank you for that we're to this level. But you have to understand, I have to stick to my guns of how we're doing things around here for this to continue. If I say, well, no one's going to show up for Death Stranding 2, but I'm playing it for another 40 hours anyway, I might as well just quit. I might as well just quit and just go play it myself and not stream. What's the point? I'm wasting your time if you don't want to see it, right? Now, I don't know. Maybe today people will show up and engage and support with Death Stranding.
I don't know if you've ever given half of a flying monkey's ass about wasting anyone's time. You're literally doing that right now.
And if you do, then I know what you want. So there you have it. It's very easy to show what you want to see me play. Show up to the streams, engage with the content, and support it. And by the way, I will say this as well. I realize that I have a silent majority of viewers who are behind the scenes, who don't speak up in chat, and also who maybe watch on demand. I know this, okay? If you're one of those people, you can still make your voice heard. You can engage with the content by liking the videos, by leaving comments with feedback, by actually supporting via things like super thanks if you can, because I'm well aware with Death Stranding 2, the entire playthrough is getting claimed for music. So you could still do like a tip, something like that. Say, hey, just so you know, I'm here for Death Stranding.
Wow, is this? But I thought everything was going so good. You're begging people who watch your YouTube videos to leave you super thanks, and they can tip you anyway. They can tip you after the fact for putting out a YouTube video that you get paid for.
2, I'm loving the playthrough. Here you go. Here's a tip. That counts. All right. So there you go. So let's see what you guys want. All right. You have to understand my model of success is.
We actually don't have to understand your model of success. Just play the video game, dude, or talk about the video game news. We do not need to understand what your business model is. We really don't.
Based on crowdfunding and will be moving forward. I can't get.
Then why do you care that your videos got claimed for music? Why do you care? If you don't care about the views.
The level of support I used to get via views and stuff because everyone steals my content. It's just that simple. With so many people illegally stealing my content on a daily basis, I can't make a living off of ad revenue and views. That's why I don't care about it. What I care about is people who actually support concretely through crowdfunding to show me what they want. Okay?
Are you done being really, really bitter about all of us who restream you? Are you done? Are you good?
All right.
Got that out of your system, honey?
Is make or break for Death Stranding 2. Right after this podcast, we're going to start playing. We'll see how it goes. And I'll be honest with you. I would be a little sad to see it go because I feel like the story is just getting started. We just had a big advancement of the plot last time we played, and now we're in the meat of the game, which is getting interesting. But I also wouldn't be like, oh no, I'm really, missing out if I don't play it. Again, it's a good story, but that's about it. At the end of this year, I would be shocked if people are like, Death Stranding 2 is game of the year. I don't think so. People who love Kojima will love it, but I'm not seeing this as being like a groundbreaking, earth-shaking, momentous event in gaming, nor is the gaming, world looking at it like that either. People are just kind of like, it's there. So, there you go. Okay, let's do some shout-outs, all right? Chris did a £2 super chat and says, hi, Phil, much love. Thank you to Chris for the super chat this morning. The pound is worth a ton right now.
You are going to convert $1.99, bro. I agree. Right. If you're complete, I agree, Virgil, 100%. If you're going to keep going on and on and on about how you're crowdfunded, you need to demonetize your channel. I agree.
I think pounds might be on like a crazy all-time high or something.
He ain't getting a lot from the ads, from the ad revenue, but demonetize your channel. Get your super chats, get your super thing, whatever the fuck they're called, like whatever. But as far as views, demonetize your channel. If you're 100% crowdfunded, give that $162 a month back to YouTube. Bet you won't.
That super chat. Thank you, Chris, for that. I appreciate it.
As I watch you convert a $1.99 super chat, as I watch you convert it into undoubtedly $2.12, yeah, you won't.
It's almost worth $1.5. It's worth something like $1.36. It's crazy.
What the hell is $1.36? You mean $1.36?
Okay. What's up, MVL? Right, how you doing this morning?
Oh, you're hurting me.
All right, let's take a look here. We got more tips. Hopefully they're not troll tips.
I feel like someone is they have my head in their hands and they're just squeezing. Someone's just like squeezing my brain and hurting me. Here
we go. Oh, another moron. All right, ignore them. Continuing with bullshit. Can we get a real tip? Let's see.
Like, it hurts.
Shinkin25 with a $4 tip. I'll entertain this one. How much aluminum foil do you use on a weekly basis? Almost none. Almost none. If we're going to store stuff like food, typically we have freezer bags or we have storage bags and we put them in those. We don't use...
Toxie, to be crowdfunded, you have to have a crowd to fund you, not a few people. Right, he's Ryan funded.
We wrap stuff in foil. The things we would wrap in foil would be like, for example, if we bought a ton of like meat, like red meat or something, and then you're storing half of it, you wrap it in foil, and then or you could do freezer paper too. So it's kind of half and half. But currently, I don't think we have anything in our fridge that's wrapped in aluminum foil. Does Kat wear an apron when she cooks or cleans? No.
Duty has the clip where he says you can do anything he goes back and forth on this all the time.
Thanks for the first tip of the day.
It's fine, I don't care. Then he really cares. Then he doesn't care. He don't know what he wants. Here's the thing. If we all disappeared tomorrow, if everybody who streams this guy, Raw Phil, and everybody just fucked off and decided to do something else, this asshole would climb to the fucking tippity top of Mount fucking irrelevancy in 2 weeks. He'd be broke and nobody would fucking care. So he better be very careful.
Thank you Oops, I opened something by accident. Thank you for the incredibly intrusive and personal questions. How dare you ask me such ridiculously prying questions? Don't you think that I'm entitled to some privacy? How dare you?
That's what you're concerned about? Ha 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 ha. You're so funny.
Okay. All right.
My
so,
brain. My
folks,
brain.
We got a couple things going. If you want to see Grillo's Pickles meal from Sonic as soon as humanly possible, support the stream.
No,
Let's
thank
get
you.
some goals going. Let's hit them. Let's get it rolling. Let's get the momentum going. Right now we're at
The closest Sonic to me is 37 miles away. So
$9. Let's get that to $900. And then we'll have Grillo's Pickles very soon. In fact, if we did that, that would be 6 goals. So we'd be at 48 goals. So all you got to do is contribute $900 right now, and we'll be at 48 goals. We'll be in position to do Grillo's Pickles tomorrow. That's all. Just a low, low price of $900. I mean, that's not a lot to ask.
the sad thing is, though, is that he wants that. That's what he wants. He wants that.
I can't do this with a stream.
He's gonna giggle and chuckle.
Face. So anyway, thank you guys. Please support the stream if you want Grillo's Pickles. That's number 1. Number 2, if you want Death Stranding 2 to continue, please support the stream as well. So it's kind of a dual purpose, 2 different things, right? Please support the stream. Let's get it rolling. We actually got more that just came in. We got Omega Sauce has gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you, Omega Sauce. Who did it go to? It's weird because it didn't show up. It showed up down here in my queue, but it didn't show up in chat. That's weird, but it's legit. So thank you, Omega Sauce.
Why can't you just get the Sonic? You already promised them Sonic. You can't just get it. You got $1,500 minimum, because there are days where you get like $112, but you didn't hit a goal. But that would be $1,612. So like, you know, you get more than $1,500. You can't just do Sonic for people. I wanted to just make the Wendy's Taki
That's our
video
first sub of the day. That
for
gets us up
people.
to $14 of support here. Okay. All right.
Are you done counting money? I thought we had so much to do today, y'all.
Right,
so much to do.
Shall we get to our topics of the day?
That would be super stellar.
I'm here all day on the 4th Demolition, Daddy. There's a marathon.
I'm here in the 4th all day.
Okay.
I'm rejecting human contact for machines.
Okay. So, we have news stories. They're not good. Well, I guess one of them's good, depending on your perspective. I think we'll talk about one news story first, then the other. Okay?
My brother in Christ. I think we'll talk about one news story, and then I think we'll talk about the other one. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll talk about one. And I'm gonna go die. I'm sorry.
So. Hold on. Do I have the effects on? Okay, turn that effect off. I just want to double check to see if this works. Give me 1 second. Well, yes and no. I'm not in the right spot. That's what I was thinking. I gotta move my camera. Let's do that first before we get to the news story. I'll put myself down here. There we go. So I'll be looking like this. Okay, cool. I think this is better than this, right? This, if I do this, that's the wrong button. Sorry about that.
Jesus
if I do
Christ.
this and this. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm too small. We'll go with this. That's better. Okay, we'll go with that. Right. I do like that better because now I changed the camera angle perspective. I think this looks a lot better from that perspective. So, okay. So let me get set up here.
Oh,
all right.
Jesus. My brain.
Alrighty, folks. We ready for some news? Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
I got a $4.20 tip from Diarrhea and a bunch of nonsense name. So thanks to Diarrhea, disgusting name, weirdo. Great 420 tip. And no, I'm not putting that name on the leaderboard.
Why can't I
I'm gonna
have
call you a
both at the same
I'm gonna
time?
go British.
Right.
I'm going to call you a nonce. Thanks for the 420 tip, nonce. There you go. If you want your name on the leaderboard, use a...
No inner monologue. I bet he drags his finger to read too. Like, I think we'll go on ahead and we'll talk about one news story and then we'll talk about the other one. Oh, that really hurt me. Like, you ever just feel yourself getting dumber and you're like, what the fuck is happening to my brain?
A real name.
Oh,
nonsense.
God.
But thanks for the tip. Okay. Why are you guys saying Pickle Diddy?
Oh.
Pickle Diddy?
By the end of this stream, I'm not going to know how to tie my own fucking shoes. I'm glad I'm already home. I'd fucking forget where I live. Christ. I'm going to spell my name with a 6 and not know how to fucking tie my shoes.
Pickle Diddy. Okay, it's time for some news. Are we ready? No, I'm not playing Black Ops 6 Beavis and Butthead. I don't care. I'm done with Black Ops 6. The next Call of Duty I'll be playing will be the one that comes out this fall. I think it's Black Ops 7. That's what I'm playing. We've retired Call of Duty for the year. I played more than enough of it. Okay. Here we go.
Every time I hear his takes, I know that's right.
We have breaking news, everybody.
All right, y'all. Do we give a fuck about this? Yay or nays? Yays or cats? Nays. In the chat, do we care about this? Do we skip this? We've got just shy of like 20 minutes of skip juice. So y'all tell me what you want. I want to do what y'all want to do.
This is straight from Naughty Dog, the game developer of Uncharted, The Last of Us, and many other games. All right, including, I think, Crash Bandicoot back in the day, right? Crash Bandicoot. Breaking news to our Naughty Dog community. We wanted to let you know that studio head Neil Druckmann delivered the following message to our team this morning. I've made the difficult decision to step away from my creative involvement in The Last of Us on HBO. With work completed on Season 2, and before any meaningful work starts on Season 3, now is the right time for me to transition my...
We have overwhelming skips. Like, we can read this. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Dog to be able to take the reins and do stuff. Said, dude, Season 2 was off. He's fucking, you know...
Oh, boy. I don't... Oh, damn.
We're bigots? No. You're a tool. And you...
Wow.
You're back. Okay, that's number one. Number two, he now has to tell everyone, hey, I'm back to games because he's egotistical. He can't just go away. He has to let everyone know, all right, well, don't watch that show.
I don't want to waste all my skip juice. I got us through some of
I'm
it.
not involved with it anymore. Come play the new games and stuff, right?
He probably doesn't
Unreal.
have anything
So
else
anyway,
to talk about after this. Okay, there we go.
We'll see what happens, but it's funny. I said this all along. I'm looking at the wrong camera. It's funny because I've said this all along, and I'll repeat myself, okay? Culture is like a pendulum. Sometimes the pendulum swings all the way this direction. Sometimes the pendulum swings all the way to this direction.
Are you the last one that sorted that?
Now, you're going to find that sometimes things will be popular when we're all the way to the left, and sometimes things will be popular when we're all the way to the right. But the key to true success is adaptation and finding a way to find success no matter where the pendulum swings. Druckmann is a leftist grifter. That's all he is. That's all he ever was. He can't write, can't develop. He's a schlo. And he was very popular during this era of about 5 to 10 years. The era ended, and that's the end of it. Now, all of a sudden, every direction he looks, he's failing. His TV show is failing. His games, he had to cancel his multiplayer game because he realized he actually doesn't have the know-how
That must that must be just like you, fur, being a failure at everything you do.
to develop a multiplayer game. He's a schlo. Now, this next game, Intergalactic, doesn't become a huge hit. Guess what? Naughty Dog will be the very next company to see the dominoes topple when it comes to putting all your eggs in one basket. Take a look at what just happened with BioWare and Dragon Age Veilguard. Let's change this entire game to be this one way. Oops, no one wants it. You're screwed. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hey, let's have 2 protagonists that literally don't exist in Japan when a game is set in feudal Japan. Oops, our game tanked.
Why does he animate the pendulum like a
in the last
dick?
2 years that have massively flopped. If
That's
they
good.
don't realize this with Intergalactic, they might be in the
Because I think he might kind of like him a little
same
bit.
position. And
He certainly has a thing about pickles.
I hate to say it, how the mighty have fallen. I don't want to see it happen. I want these people to wise up. The best thing they could do right now is to actually have Neil Druckmann take a back seat. Have him go on a fucking vacation and have someone else who's
Kaylee,
actually
what's
good at
going
game
on,
development
honey?
step up and start making games. Enough with your, everything has to be
Good to
ultra
see
liberal
you.
bullshit.
Hope
and just
everything's
make
going
games
good.
again. Because guess what? Uncharted was a damned good series, and it wasn't ultra liberal, and it was well written, and it was entertaining. When it was about the game, it worked. But when you made it about, it has to be this instead, you can only go so far. You can only be successful when that pendulum's over here. But now it's over here. So now you're fucked.
That was kind of less like a dick. It was like less dicky, however you say it.
Okay.
He asked someone if
All
they
right.
have a Long Johnson recently.
What is the name of the school?
Do we have that clip? Does anybody know what that? I'd like to. That's kind of funny. I'd like to hear
There,
that.
pixel screen on my shoulder. This is the Divoom, D-I-V-O-O-M.
Nobody fucking cares. He's old.
That is, at all. I don't think I would care anyway, even if I did know. So thanks for the support, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. We're up to $20 of support. So remember, number one, if you want DSP Tries It, Grillos Pickles as soon as possible, please support the stream and let's hit some goals. And if you want Death Stranding 2 to continue, please support the stream.
No, no to both of those things.
Okay. Topomar
No to both of those things, and I truly would like it if you stuck your tongue in a light socket.
did a €5 super chat. Can we get your opinion on Stop Killing Games? Hold on.
What? Hold on, what? Oh, God, look at that face. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
I think the euro went down a bit, actually. $5.90. Okay. That's our top.
Thank you, Dow Jones.
Super chat. Okay.
I didn't realize that if I watch this asshole, I'd get the financial pages. He's ancient. He's balding.
Okay, so I don't know the story with Stop Killing Games. Okay,
I don't think you know particularly a whole lot of stories.
I don't. I think someone had talked about it months and months ago, and it was something to do with, I guess, someone, I don't know who, was trying to start an initiative.
Kaylee, did you see that shit? Jesus Christ. That was rough.
Where they were trying to save games that were becoming impossible to play.
Why? Ugh. Why did you do that with your eye? That was really gross.
So, for example, games that had weird DRM ways to activate them online, but then the server shut down, so now you can never activate the game on PC. It's dead. Or games that were only available via a certain digital distribution service, but then the service stopped distributing the game, so now the game can't be played ever. It's gone. You can't buy it or something like that. Something like that, right? That's what I believe it was. That's literally the extent that I know about it. I know that people keep bringing it up recently. That has something to do, I guess there's a big controversy around the guy involved or something. Like the guy who's running it, I guess everyone hates him now. Something happened, and now he's like a controversial, polarized, dramatic figure on the internet. I don't care. This really doesn't affect me, nor is it something that I really know much about. I'm not into the whole old school PC gaming movement. I don't have old PCs. I don't try to play old PC games like that. So I really don't know much about it. So I can't, there's nothing for me to really say. I certainly haven't researched the topic. I'm not, an in-depth journalist who's going to cover it.
We know.
It's about companies providing
What food did he get if he didn't get Sonic? He went to a place called Jollibee?
a way to play old games instead of pulling the plug. Right, it's like posterity.
He got a chicken what was it? A chicken sandwich, a burger, 2 pieces. Was it 2 pieces of fried chicken? And then the spaghetti thing, I think. If you go check out Snort Hogan, they've got if you want to, I know some people don't like to watch him eat, but Snort Hogan, obviously Rawphil hasn't Snort Hogan.
A way that you can still play older games, right? Instead of them just being retired permanently and just a relic of time that people can only remember but never play again. Right, that's what I thought it was.
He touched his nose before his eye. Oh yeah, he's had the fingers in the ears, in the nose, up in the eye.
Am I not going to bother to research? No, I'm not. I'm not interested. I cover stories I'm interested in. This is probably the least interesting thing to me. There you go. Oh, the guy running it isn't the controversial one.
I think he liked the chicken sandwich. He really liked the burger. I heard him making really gross, orgasmic noises when he was eating the burger. I think he said the fried chicken was greasy and a shock to fucking nobody. I think he said it was okay. The spaghetti, he said, was weird.
There's another content creator with a big voice, an explicit employee who disagrees with the idea. Oh, there you go. I know nothing about it. I don't know the situation. I don't care to be involved in the drama. I don't give a shit. There you go. All right. Well, we have another big news story to cover today. It ain't a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Microsoft is in the midst of widespread layoffs.
Oh, he loves this kind of shit.
The report, and this was the early report from this morning. It could actually be wrong. It could
am I on 1.5? Fuck.
Be worse. 9,000 plus employees are being...
That burger got him off faster than his wife. Did you hear that shit? That was I have not heard him get that excited about food. We got one of those,
laid
so
off
gross.
across Microsoft
so
in
bad.
general. So this is not just Xbox. This is the entire company of Microsoft. 9,000 people are losing...
I thought at the end he was going to have to fucking wipe it on the Zelda jammies. I did not know what was happening there, man.
The cuts that are really notable and affecting, all right, are Xbox. So I have a feed open. We're going to scroll through because there's a few different things to cover here, okay? So first off, many of Xbox's subsidiaries are getting hit by the layoffs this morning, including Call of Duty studios like Raven, big cuts at Forza Motorsport developer Turn 10, nearly 50% of the staff of Forza Motorsport just...
He's still on this if you jump to live, so I'm just going to let him go. I'm going to go run and get a Dr. Pepper. I shall return.
Got laid off. The reports are that the latest Forza Motorsport tanked, that it did not do well. Now, I don't know about Forza Horizon, because Forza Horizon's different. That's the one I play. But Forza Motorsport was the straight-up sim racer. And I guess it just did horribly. So they're actually going to lay off half the company, okay? Now, in addition, there was an MMORPG project from ZeniMax Online Studios who made Elder Scrolls Online. Basically, what they were doing was they were taking all the lessons they learned from Elder Scrolls Online, and they were going to make a whole new MMO. Canceled. Continuing on, because there's more than that, Microsoft has canceled the new Perfect Dark game that they just announced. Do you remember they just announced this recently, that they're rebooting Perfect Dark? And then they closed the entire studio initiative.
Okay.
Wow. And so more and more people are obviously talking about it.
Those noises are why he always has to eat at home. I never thought about that.
There's another one, too. There's another MMO from Rare. And I forget what it was called. Starts with an E. That's canceled. So Yeah, look, all this Xbox news today is highlighting they're no longer a third pillar of gaming, just another publisher. And basically what everyone's saying here, and I don't know why I'm in the mix from May. This is a stupid algorithm.
Wait, what was that?
It sucks on, the algorithm really does suck on this kind of stuff.
Don't try to run.
Gaming, just another publisher. And basically what everyone.
Oh, it's just fucking his bullshit. I thought it was some. Look at that face. That's pretty good.
Everyone's saying here, and I don't know why I'm in the mix from May. This is a stupid algorithm sucks on, the algorithm really does suck on, X for this kind of stuff. But basically what people are saying is, oh, here it is, Everwild. This is the game. This was being made by Rare. This is completely canceled. Everwild. So if you're interested in this MMO, it doesn't exist anymore. Now, Phil Spencer came out with a.
This just sounds like he wants to complain about these guys that he has like fucking just like boners, like hate boners for.
No. And then Matt Booty came out with a no. This is Matt Booty's staff memo. We have made the decision to stop development of Perfect Dark and Everwild, as well as wind down several unannounced projects across our portfolio. As part of this, we're closing one of our studios, The Initiative. These decisions, along with other changes across our teams, reflect a broader effort to adjust priority and focus resources to set up our teams for greater success within a changing industry landscape. How are you doing that when you're just outright laying the employees off? The announcement is not, we're closing the initiative, but we're retaining the employees and we're reapplying them to other divisions so that we can do better on other games. It's we're just getting rid of employees. That's not refocusing. That's not what it means. He's trying to use corpo speak to try to fool you. That's not what you're doing. You're cutting corners so you can still be a profitable company because you suck at leadership. You, Matt Booty, are a failure. That's why people are losing their jobs today. Has nothing to do with you. Oh, we're refocusing to put more efforts into these other games that are going to be successful. You're just canceling projects because you're awful. And you should be the one affected, not the employees. Okay? Our overall portfolio strategy is unchanged. Build games that excite our players, continue to grow our biggest franchises, and create new stories, worlds, and characters. So when are you going to start doing that? You bought all these game studios, right? You bought tons of where are the games?
No, we're not too. I don't want to use all like I'm running out of skip juice here. I only have like 6 or 7 minutes, but he's at 1.5 speed.
When will you start putting out games people want to play? We're still waiting. And when are you actually going to have the next installment of the games that we want? Right? You had Halo Infinite, you dropped the ball. We're still waiting for a new Gears of War. You claimed it's coming. Where the fuck is it? You're not giving the gamers what they want.
Business Burnell is so smart.
You're the reason, because you're an idiot. You don't know how to run your company. That's why people have lost their jobs. Not because there's a strategic refocusing. The problem is...
Well, then let's be glad you don't employ people. Damn, would they be unemployed as fuck right now?
You don't know how to be a manager.
Oh,
you don't know how to be a leader.
Okay.
You shouldn't be in charge.
Says middle management, Burnell. Guys, if we get $47 more, we'll have a pizza party on Friday.
Anyway, there was also... I was looking for the Phil Spencer actual note here. I don't see it, though, which is weird because I saw it before. Here it is. He's congratulating himself on buying 40 studios while firing people. Here we go. Today we are sharing decisions that will impact colleagues across our organization.
You're not gonna read this whole thing, right? You're not just gonna verbatim like read this whole thing.
It's called like cooking the books and fucking around. It's not actual leadership. It's not actually doing what you're saying here.
Take advice from Mr. Bankruptcy.
You're just smoke and mirrors. You're an awful leader.
Yeah, right.
I recognize that these changes come at a time when we have more players, games, and gaming hours than ever before. Our platform, hardware, and game roadmap have never looked stronger. You are such a jackass. Your platform, hardware, and game roadmap has never looked weaker. No one wants to play on Xbox because there's no competitive reason to do so besides Game Pass. Outside of saving a few bucks, there's no reason to play anything on your console. You're about to start selling a handheld in the fall that has no competitive advantage to other existing products on the market besides you slap the fucking Xbox logo on it.
That's true. It is a pizza party where he's the only one eating and we just have to watch. Okay, so let me rephrase. Guys, if you give me $47 more, I will have a pizza party on Friday and you can watch me eat.
You put a few bells and whistles in that don't...
You can circle around me like I'm Jabba the Hutt while I poke it all in.
Really amount to much at all. What the fuck are you talking about? You've never looked stronger? You've never looked weaker. You're a pussy. In the game of gaming, you are the ultimate underdog. No one expects to hear from you being successful because you tanked your fucking company so bad. If you actually think you look strong, you're delusional. You're probably, you're huffing the magic dust. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, wow. The lack of ability to, like, make a correlation here is kind of staggering.
Talking about.
Ooh,
you're
that's
actually
rough.
the industry loser. Loser, not leader. We're not in the Xbox 360 era. How could you think that your roadmap looks strong? You're an idiot. The success we are seeing is currently based on tough decisions we've made previously. We must make choices
Correct, Ben. Not what underdog means.
now for continued success in future years. And a key part of that strategy is the discipline to prioritize the strongest opportunities. You haven't done any of that at all.
Just shut up and play with your pickle. That's pretty good.
What are you talking about? It's just insane. right? It's just nuts. The guy's actually fucking crazy. He's delusional.
Why are you so mad, bro? Like, you're so mad about this. This doesn't affect you. Like, it sucks for other people, obviously, but like, this is like something really weird to get heated about. Like, why are you so mad, bro?
If you have to lay off employees and close entire parts of your company to succeed, you're not succeeding. You fucking moron.
I'm going to go on ahead and suggest that they don't take advice from the guy who has committed bankruptcy fraud and tax fraud at least once.
We will protect what is thriving. Nothing is thriving. Nothing. And concentrate effort on areas with the greatest potential. There are none. You burned them all. All of your big franchises are dead. Halo, Gears, they're dead. No one cares about them. You had greatness, and you squandered it all. None of this exists. The focused approach means we can deliver exceptional games and experiences for players for generations to come. When will you do this? We're still waiting.
Look how mad he is about somebody else being delusional. I'm saying.
When is this happening?
Talking about how somebody else, and I don't know if any of this is true, and I don't particularly care. This is not something I'm obviously like interested in or knowledgeable about in any way, shape, or form, and I'll never claim to be. But like, you're so mad about like somebody else just like shitting all over everything and failing miserably. Like, it's just, I don't know. The ironic irony is ironic. I can't lie.
Every Xbox Studios game that comes out avowed, oh yeah, generations to come. It lasted like 4 days. And everyone said, fuck this boring game. Like, what games are coming out of Xbox Studios that we're all so blown away by that we're playing and will last for generations to come? What a jackass. Prioritizing our opportunities is essential, but that does not lessen the significance of this moment. You're right. The significance is 9,000 people are losing their jobs, but you get to keep yours. That's not right. That is injustice. You should be the one.
They call me Yellow Paper. Now, thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. Microsoft needs Mr. Bankruptcy. Right.
Losing their job because you don't know how to run your company. You're an asshole.
He should go right now immediately and send them his fucking blank resume and see.
And you're a failure. That's the truth. Simply put, we would not be where we are today without the time, energy, and creativity of those whose roles are impacted. So why are they losing their jobs and not you? If they're the reason for your success, why are you still where you are? And why are they now unemployed? Can you explain? And the answer is he can't. He never would be able to justify it besides, well, you know, me first.
I mean, can you, though? Can you really justify? I think Timbo Slice, the poor man living in his car, might have a thing to say.
The decisions are not a reflection of the talent, creativity, and dedication of the people involved. We know that. Our momentum is not accidental. It is the result of years of dedicated effort from our teams. HR is working directly with impacted employees to provide severance plan benefits, including pay and health care. Employees whose roles were eliminated are encouraged to explore open positions across Microsoft Gaming. Unbelievable. Really, it is unbelievable. This guy is the ultimate con man. Everything he says is bullshit. It's corpo non-speak. It's half-truths. There is no momentum. There is no success. The only thing they're making money on is Game Pass. That's it. Without Game Pass, they have nothing. They no longer have a platform because they tanked it. They no longer have any games because they're not making any good ones. They've fucked everything up irrevocably. And the only way you can fix that is to cut out the leadership who have piloted this ship off the fucking edge. You need to route them out and get new people in who have a new mindset, a fresh perspective. The first thing I would do if I were made leader of Microsoft, day one, we are coming back as a leader in gaming. As of right now, we are making a new Halo that will blow your fucking pants off and will be the best Halo you've ever played. Right now, we're putting all of our efforts into Gears of War. This is going to be the most smash-mouth, hardcore, amazing, fun-to-play game you have ever fucking played. And we are going to delight our gamer customers with graphics, with gameplay elements, and with features you've never seen before, because this is what we do. We make good fucking games, period. Day one, gamers would rejoice. Oh my God. We've got someone who wants to make good games? I can't believe it. But instead, we've got corpo fake fuck here. We're successful. We're going to keep focusing on what's growing. By the way, you're all fired.
You are so mad. You are so mad. Oh my God.
I hate that guy, if you can't tell.
No, we know. You sound really immature
news.
about
The
it.
thing is, more news is coming out over the course of the day about this. So likely by the end of today, we're going to find out about more canceled projects, more people laid off. And this is awful. This is absolutely awful for the industry. It is.
Okay.
Mario Kart did a $2 super chat. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo and gaming is not in a good spot right now. See, here's the thing. Nintendo is weird. Nintendo fails and then succeeds anyway. Like, they make horrible mistakes, but then they're good. And it's very bizarre with the culture they built around their company. You know what I mean? Like, when Microsoft makes a mistake, people revel in it. Oh, the mighty have fallen. When Sony does something fucked up, they get called out on it. When Nintendo makes a mistake, it's like, oh, that's good. I don't think Nintendo really is in a bad spot, to be frank, okay? But Xbox is tanking. They are. And, you know, this is from someone who likes Xbox, and I'm sad that this is happening. I really like the Xbox 360 generation. I was into Xbox at the time. They have fucked everything up for the last 10 years, right? Like, it's really a huge mess over there. Sony is the one to benefit from this, because Sony finds themselves in a unique spot, right? If you don't want a Switch 2 with its kiddie games, right? And you don't want to be a high-end PC gamer. They're finding themselves in that perfect middle spot. There's no more competition with Xbox, so they're going to win here. They're going to be like, well, we are the console to buy if you want home games and you don't want a PC. So, yeah, I think right now the big loser is Xbox. Sucks.
The same conclusion that I guess a lot of people
Exactly,
would come
there is
to.
no real direction. Ian says Sony isn't releasing anything apart from Ghost of Yote. You're right. Sony also, this console gen, has not done a good job of releasing exclusives. Right now, what is the big one? Death Stranding 2. Is it big? No, it's really not. It's nowhere near as impactful as Death Stranding 1 was, okay? You're right. They have Ghost of Yote later this year. Outside of that, even they don't have big exclusives. But the difference is they don't really need them. People see PlayStation 5 as the go-to console if you're not playing kiddie games on the Switch. They have that notoriety now, so they don't really need to work. I've always said this, competition breeds innovation and is good for everyone. When you have 2 or 3 companies that are all in heavy contention in the running, that means they all have to work hard. And that's what happened during that Xbox 360, PS3, early Xbox One, PS4 era. All the companies were busting their butts because they all thought, oh, we're in competition. So you had groundbreaking games, new franchises, new features. Everyone was working hard. Now, everyone's just coasting because Xbox fucked up. They literally fumbled and dropped the ball, and they're not having leadership that's smart enough to fix it. So now, Nintendo has their own unique spot, Sony has their own unique spot, and PC gaming is thriving. So, in reality, there's just nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's no innovation because there's no reason.
Why is he like bobbing and weaving like that? Jesus Christ.
Why do we have to bust our butt to come out with 5 console exclusives for PlayStation this year when everyone already bought the PlayStation anyway? Right? There you go. If Xbox asked me what would their next big game be, they've got to go back to the tried and true classics people know for Xbox and make them big. Halo Infinite was their biggest misstep because it was a great game that they had no idea how to handle and they flopped it within 3 months. Halo Infinite could have been the game to change everything for Xbox, and they fucked it up through their complete inadequacy at management. So you have to come back huge with a game that people know is an Xbox exclusive that will get people to play Xbox again, but is also industry changing. They have to put all of that into the game to make it good, not just, oh, just another installment, like, oh, just another Gears. No one cares about just another Gears. We want the absolute best fucking Gears game ever made so that it's a must play. You must buy the console to play this insane game, and if you don't, you've missed out, and shame on you. Why do you think VR has not taken off? Because there's no fucking killer app. Who wants to spend anywhere between 300
Someone with an actual business degree, people in the 1900s figured
to
this
$600
out.
when there's no killer game for it? So no one's going to do it. So same thing with here. You need a killer app I must have that console because I want to play that game. That's how it used to be. The console wars were fucking real. I must have the SNES to play Mario World. I must have a Genesis to play Sonic. Now, you don't need anything.
Wow, he got really heated about that.
Okay. Someone threw the buck and says, cleanse your palate by reacting to the Superman trailer. You watched the initial teaser, now watch the trailer. I'll be honest with you, I would like to, but it's just the whole video is going to get claimed if I do.
I won't make 63 cents on this.
That's how YouTube works. It's ridiculously stupid. So, you know, this is a show that I think some people will actually watch because we're covering game news, and I don't want to lose the whole show because I reacted to Superman. Maybe on another day, if I have another day where I don't have all these other topics that I'm covering, perhaps.
But you're 100% crowdfunded, so why is your stream monetized? You're 100% crowdfunded. Why are you trying to get views? Why are you trying to get paid for your views?
Yeah.
Have the guy give you $10 and watch the trailer. Your video can't make more than that, right?
Willie Comment says, if everything is an Xbox, then why buy an Xbox? You're exactly right. That's the point. It used to be, our console is groundbreaking because of hardware features, because of the software on it. You need to own the specific console to be a part of that experience. Now, well, everything's an Xbox. Well, then I don't need anything you sell. Like, literally, if everything runs the games, then I don't need a single thing that you sell, so fuck you. Right? The one thing I'll give you is a Game Pass Ultimate subscription once a month. Because I play so many games on Game Pass, okay, that it absolutely makes sense for me to have a Game Pass subscription.
Lose the whole show, didn't we? Lose like 30 minutes ago? Yeah, this is pretty bad, but he thinks he's got the groundbreaking shit here.
I play Minecraft, I play Blueprints. I was playing Lies of P, keep in mind, that's off Game Pass now, okay? Claire Obscure, that was Game Pass, right? Claire Obscure? Doom the Dark Ages, Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, just to name a few, in the last several months that I've played as a result of Game Pass. So that's all well and good. If that's what you want to be, fine. Well, understand that you're a failure as a game maker. You're a failure. What you are now is you're a game distributor. You're not a game maker. You know, GE, at one point, General Electric was a leader in electronics. What ended up happening was their competition was overtaking them, so they said, instead, we're going to get into finance. And then they were successful at finance. Now, they do still make some electronics today. They do, but they're no longer an industry leader. They took a back seat with electronics to get into finance. Is that a success? Some people say it is. They say Jack Welch is like the most genius CEO in history. Others say Jack Welch is a miserable fucking failure because he quit on the industry that he was supposed to be working on and just decided to do something else instead. And just because you were successful at a different thing doesn't mean that you're still a success. It means you're a failure there and a success there. Microsoft seems to be taking that approach. We can't win anymore at games, so we're going to be a game distributor with Game Pass. Okay, but then you're not a game maker anymore and you're a loser. And it seems like that's exactly what Phil Spencer said. We're going to focus on what's successful. So you're going to cut off all the game studios. You're going to lay off all the game developing employees, and instead you're just going to distribute games. So just have people work on Game Pass. That's it. Okay, but then you're a loser. You get.
Why is Grandpa yelling at a cloud again? I have no idea. Because this is so dented. I gotta grab that one. Because he thinks he knows better than everybody else.
That right? You're a fucking failure. You're giving up. You're a quitter. You're a bitch. You're a pussy. You're running away with your tail between your legs because you're admitting you don't have the skill to hang with your competition. So you're gonna do something different instead. Okay, Phil, if that's what you want to be, you fucking yellow-bellied chicken coward, go for it.
You good, bro? You don't sound good. Are you good? Hello?
See, I disagree. Dead Gaming says, it's not about skill at this point, it's a losing battle. That's a defeatist's fucking attitude. Do you know how many times in my history, as a competitive Street Fighter player, as a YouTuber,
Oh, God, no. Please don't. No, don't do this to me.
everyone said it's a losing battle, and guess what? Here I am in 2025, doing
I'm still here.
better than I've been doing in a decade, okay? Literally doing better. More people today talk about DSP. I make more money today than I've been doing in a decade.
Lies.
Now, I could have just quit and given the fuck up like a bitch and ran away and said, I'll do something else, or completely changed who I was, but instead I stuck to my fucking guns and I got through it. And now I'm out of that tunnel
From the guy who just said he's been stubborn too long and now he needs to change.
that I was stuck in for a decade, and I'm doing good.
He's not.
I'm not a bitch-made person who's gonna run
He is.
the fuck away and give up on everything. It's remarkable that these people actually think that that's the case. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't, this wouldn't be a personal issue for you now, would it?
All right, so guys, we've got a few extra minutes on the show. If anyone would like to talk about a certain topic, tag me in chat. If anyone would like to, your contribution gets shout out quick before we start with Death Stranding, now's the time. Let's get some stuff going before we jump into the game. But remember, today is literally make or break for Death Stranding 2. If we hit the goal today, it continues. If we don't, and people all complain about it all day, the game is done. We'll move on to other stuff, okay? Also, we are working towards the Grillo's Pickle collaborative meal. It is now available on delivery apps, and
We've heard about this fucking pickle thing 4 times.
that will absolutely be the next DSP tries at 50 goals hit. Good morning, Game Boy. How you doing, man? How's it going? Where Bob did a $2 Canadian super chat. Do you know who George Miller is? Wasn't he George Miller? No. I think I was getting George Miller confused with Greg Miller.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's known for directing the Mad Max franchise and films like Babe and Happy Feet. Well, there you go. He's a director. He's directed many movies. Now I know who he is. Thank you
We'll
for
go
Bob.
down to, we're almost out of like 1.5 speed and everything else. I mean, it's fine, but.
I don't know why you're asking me that. Where are we at? We're at 28, so now we're at 30. What's going on over on Kick? You guys, I would like to talk to you guys, but these idiots keep spamming, so I can barely see your messages. So let's see. Lukewarm Coconut, good morning. Someone asked on Kick, would I review lotion? I can't. I have eczema, and I have bad skin. I can't actually use lotion. If I use anything that has like moisturizer in it, my hands actually legitimately break out. Sucks. So I can't, even on my arm, I get rashes and break out from any kind of like moisturizer. So I can't, I would never be able to review lotions. Sucks. Where Bob did another super chat, George Miller is Tarman. Yes, I think that's what we...
Is that what happens with eczema? Feels like a lie. I don't know that if I use lotion, then I get eczema. I don't know. I don't have it, but that sounds like a fib.
We were talking about last time is that Tarman, the pilot of the ship, is actually a director
eczema,
because,
indeed.
You know, Kojima wants to be a director, so basically he invited one of his favorite directors to be a character in the game, and he decided he agreed. Okay. So yeah, I apologize. I actually wanted to interact with the people on Kick, but there's a bunch of idiots who were doing the thumbs down Patrick Star emote, so I couldn't see them. They were lost in the flood.
Really, you can't? Because even I can see him.
Morons.
Okay. I know
See, this is- I don't
everything's
blame
just
Spencer
everything's just impossible.
For bad games because he has nothing to do with creatively bankrupt managers and creative directors of failed games. Why be mad about the layoffs? Because he's in charge of the company. He is the one who's supposed to be directing the ship. He is literally the guy who, when these studios have games, they're supposed to pitch him the game and say, this is the game we want to make. Here's our development cycle. Here's how it goes. And he's the one who says yes or no. He's the guy with the stamp. It's his fault if a fucking game
Begzima, that's amazing. Silent Weapons, how do you do
sucks.
this? How do you
how
do
many games
this?
have come out from Microsoft Studios in the last 2-3 years that suck ass? Right? I mean, come on. The sad fact is, a game like Avowed had the groundwork to be good. The graphics were good. The gameplay elements were sound. But the story was fucking shit. It was boring as dirt. Terrible story, so who cares about Avowed, right? And I can keep going on and on about each game, how they come out with a game that has potential, but because no one's basically checking the work.
Oh, is it true? Is he not a liar? Okay, well, let me shut my whore mouth. It just, I don't know. You can't believe anything that this guy says, but that sucks if that's true.
It's kind of like, all right,
Oh, God, please no. Whatever you're going to say, just I don't even want to.
when you're in school, right? And you're writing an essay. Before you submit the essay to the teacher, someone needs to proofread the work, correct? And this, so you have a parent or a friend or a tutor, whoever it is, you write the essay, say, can you proofread this for me?
Silent Weapons is good. Silent Weapons is the one who did, who came up with I Depend on Dents Day, which is what I'm going to name the marathon on Friday.
And undoubtedly, even though you checked and rechecked, you might find another error that you missed that they could fix. No one's checking the work of Microsoft Studios. They're going to Phil Spencer. They're pitching him an idea. He's like, okay, stamp. And then that's it. The games all suck.
How do you know that? That's an awfully presumptuous accusation. I'm not saying that it's happening or that it's not happening, but how do you know? Asshole, you don't even leave the house.
The end. Right?
How do you know anything about anything?
There's no one who's actually making sure that they stay within the confines of the game of what it should be, that it's going to be entertaining, that it's not going to go over budget, that it's going to be out on time, like all these things, all these factors. And you end up with games that are just dog water bullshit. They're not good. You need someone who actually understands gaming to be
Dog water bullshit.
directing the ship of gaming, and it's quite apparent at this point, Phil Spencer has no fucking clue what he's doing. He wants to turn Xbox into a game distribution service rather than a game developer. That's not smart. He thinks he's going to be a Jack Welch. Well, that's not good for gamers, that's for sure.
Don't hurt yourself now, Grandpa.
Someone tipped the buck. No, I haven't seen this. Did I see a tweet of a RimWorld creator being asked her? I said his game sucked. I never said his game sucked. If they actually believed it, I mean, that's pretty unfortunate that they just believe everything they're told, that they're that gullible. When we were looking last week at a night stream, a late stream, I think it was Thursday night last week, we were looking at games that were on sale under the Steam sale. And people said, look up RimWorld. So I did. And my first reaction was, man, it looks like a Flash game from the 2000s, because literally it looks like a Flash game from the 2000s. It looks like something that would have been on Newgrounds. Okay? But then I literally said after
Yeah, he's doing the closet clean out thing on Friday.
that, graphics don't matter. What matters is gameplay and story for me. That's more important. Look at the retro games that I play, like Suikoden, which I love, and we just did a full playthrough of, and it was really amazing. Look at a game like To the Moon, where the game looked like it was made on SNES, but it was one of the most emotional games I've ever done, and I literally cried playing the game. So it doesn't matter what the game looks like. However, looks and first impressions matter. I'm curious if I were to play RimWorld on a stream, if my audience would care about it or not, or immediately look at it and dismiss it and be like, oh, look at that game. It looks like kiddie shit. It looks like something from 20 years ago. Why is Phil playing this? And then never watch it again. Because sadly, a lot of my audience is like that. They're looking for the big graphics and the big flashy shit. And if they see a bunch of little pixel shit on the screen, they're like, oh, right? Now, I'm not in agreement with that.
I
But
feel getting ready for a podcast. These clouds aren't going to yell at themselves.
that's what I said, okay? So what happened is my detractors clipped
Nobody else is fucking retarded enough to get mad about this today.
it out of context, only presented like 1/4 of what I said to the game developer, and apparently the game developer got asked hurt by it. Well, that's shame on the detractors, but they've done this for years. Shame on the game developer for not actually looking into it and just believing what they were presented with. That's stupid. Right now, I could present you with something that anyone said out of context, and it makes them look like an asshole, but you have to actually do the research to figure out what was actually said before you make a public comment. All right? It's that simple.
Sir.
Why would I show you the clip with the context? It's on my channel. The video is live right now. You can watch it. It's from last Thursday night. We had 2 hours where I was sitting here and we were watching, we're looking at all these different games on Steam. Here's the funny part, which you don't understand. I don't have to defend myself because I don't give a fuck what these losers say. And just because everyone's a dunce on the internet doesn't mean that I have to entertain any of it. Really. Just because I'm smarter than these idiots and I don't play their games, that's all it is. They want me to sit here and waste half my show talking about this. They want me to go watch the clip live to prove my innocence. They want me to get into a feud with the game dev. I don't care. You're all insignificant. Every fucking one of you. I don't give a fuck about it. None of you matter at all, okay? Every drama queen on the internet constantly trying to pull me into their ridiculous nonsense. I don't care. You're losers. I agree. Cobalt Rax, I completely agree with you. They said Avowed is not even that bad at all from a gameplay perspective. One out of many, legit really good. I think the gameplay loop was great. When I was exploring the map and I was doing the side questing and I was doing the combat, I loved it. The moment I had to get back to the story, I fucking hated it. I was like, oh, this story sucks. That was the problem. If the main story blows, who cares how good the gameplay loop is? You're going to be forced to do the main story and be bored, and that's exactly what happened with Avowed. Yes, I can type my name in chat. There we go. All right, guys, last chance. If anyone wants to talk about anything before we adjourn the show, we will have a show tomorrow, but dependent on what's going on, okay? Oh, by the way, so tomorrow, I totally slipped my mind. Tomorrow, we're doing one of two things. Between the streams, I'm going to try to get the mods working on GTA 4 again. Excuse me. If I can get them to work, then tomorrow we're going to do GTA 4 with mods. We're going to start it up. If it just doesn't work, then I give up, and we're just going to try RimWorld. Yeah, see, I don't care what supposedly, I don't know because I haven't seen it, but I don't care what some game dev said about it.
We're losing our skip juice. We're going back live.
I don't give a shit. I judge,
Yep, this
judge a
was
game
the
on
show.
its own merits. So if we can't do GTA 4 tomorrow, I'm actually going to purchase and play RimWorld on stream, and we're going to see if it's any good. Okay? But I need some time. I'm going to come in here a little bit earlier, probably like 45 minutes earlier than usual tonight.
You won't get the mods working. Spoiler cap.
And I'm going to try to get GTA 4 modded and working.
I've never
Okay.
seen somebody
And,
get so much help throughout the course of their life and they still can't, like, get it.
I'm going to get GTA 4 modded and working, hopefully, and we'll play that tomorrow. But if not, we will try RimWorld. All right? And we'll see for ourselves what this game actually is.
Would he be a nicer person if Jaha would have kicked his ass, or would he be an even bigger victim because Jaha kicked his ass? Either way, Jaha should have still kicked his ass.
Fair enough.
Beat the fuck out of him. Iviga, because you know he cares. Because you know he cares.
Okay. I guess that's it. I don't know what questions you asked. Someone says they ask questions.
Outstanding. Yay or nay, do you guys want to watch him do Jollibee, the DSP Trizit or whatever? Do you guys want to watch it?
I missed them. Well, I didn't see them. Did you tag me? I didn't see them.
Like, I fell to the ground and cried like a bitch and told him I was an alcoholic, and he still beat the fuck out of me in the parking lot.
Talking about alligator Alcatraz. Stop spamming alligator Alcatraz. What are you talking about? Oh my god. All right. There's a lot of people spamming, so we're just gonna end the show. All right.
That was the most pathetic thing I think I've ever heard. There's a lot of people spamming, so we're just gonna end the show. No devouring.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for
We don't have to watch it. It's okay.
show. Tomorrow, we will know if we're
Does anybody know? Because Iviga, like, I appreciate. I'm not like mad that you threw that link in chat. Is there a clip that we can watch of like what he said about it, or the context or whatever? Because I'll just pull it up now. Like I say, you're free to post a link, honey, if that's what you want to do. But is there a video that we can? I'm too stupid. Maybe I can find it. Big ups, Jesse. What's going on, honey? Maybe I can find it because that shit just fucking ended with a whimper like we knew it would, like it always does. Because I don't see... Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. I'm sure, for like, I'm positive somebody... You go to Snort Hogan. Let me see if I can find it. All that stuff with Justin Wong. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll also end my stream with a whimper, but Ivy Guy, appreciate you posting it if people want to check it out on the X, on the Twitter. So appreciate everybody hanging out. Good day back. We'll follow him tomorrow and make fun of him, and then we'll do the I Depend on Dense Day on Friday. We will hang out together for a little while. If you want to, by all means, go do something outside for the 4th of July. We'll hang out and watch whatever this fucking moron decides to do. Appreciate you. Hang on, you found it. I got you, Iviga. Yeah, apparently this dude just shits on him. You know what, Iviga, if you get it, like, I'm asking like so much out of you, you don't have to do like shit for me. Can you throw me the link in Discord? We can watch it. Okay, I got it there. I'll grab it there. Look at you go. Like, that was, that was good. I'm gonna throw it. We'll watch it tomorrow and we'll shit on this fucking dude. Anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out. We will do this tomorrow. As always, stay toxic, my friends.